welcome to the midweek live stream in the Fashion Bunker. Le Bunker. Le Bunker de Mode. Ouais, that's where it's at, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Gloria Rutinos. We met up last week. Hey, Kev. Wasn't the pre-show amazing? Miss Jelly, Craig Miyazaki, Teresa McGuire, Jocelyn, Beautiful Steps, Corey Emerson, Debbie, Zara Justina, Jordan Camacho, Ellen, Grant Ramirez, Evian. Hi, guys. Listen, Linda. How did you enjoy the VVIP pre-show today? So, if you weren't invited, if you didn't get a special link to join the VVIP pre-show today, well, then maybe you just have to, I don't know, revisit your purchase history maybe. Maybe you haven't been buying enough merch. Maybe you're just not that tier of a Fashion Bunker customer yet to warrant an invitation to the VVIP pre-show. Maybe you need to spend some more. Maybe you need to buy some more. Maybe you need to send more tips. Maybe you're just not worth it. Maybe you need to prove your worth. And then you get invited. I'm just kidding, you guys. There was no VVIP pre-show. I just wrote Kev and I said, Kev, play along. Let's make a joke because people were saying the pre-show better have been good. And I wanted to make a joke like Hermes. You're not worthy of the Birkin. You need to buy some more before you get the Birkin. There was no pre-show, you guys. It's not a Saturday. Don't worry. Just a joke. Y'all, it's all just a joke. Calm down, people. Terry's like, why was I not invited? No, Terry, of course you would be invited. You would be at the top of the list. Exactly. We aspirational customers are still waiting for the invitation. Exactly. Listen, Linda. Linda was like, I was just going to say, I bought 2 totes, a t-shirt. Jeez, why wasn't I invited? Y'all, no, I'm just exhausted. That's why the main show is like super late. Hi, Corey Emerson. Corey Emerson says, oh, finally a good time for Europeans, right? It's really early in Europe now. Terry says, oh, I thought I missed it. No, Terry, don't worry, sweetie. You did not miss it. Grace Shen says, oh, boo, I thought I missed it. No, y'all. Kev, I have receipts. Hey, Zara Justina. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Angie Unboxing. Zara says, not me going through my notifications. Zara Justina is like, how dare you not invite me? Of course I would have invited you. Zeitgeist, how's it going? Well, right? I got you, right, Linda? Gloria's like, April 17th, fooled. Oh, woe was me. Anderson Martins, you look amazing in pink. Thank you. Oh, I want to say pretty in pink. We love our Molly Ringwald moment. Corey says, I'm in Utah. Just putting that out there. I know, sweetie. The potato state. Marga says, good morning from Finland. Good morning. So yeah, Cinnamon Roll says, I mean, it's like 5:41 a.m. here, but I'm the only one awake. Hey, Cinnamon Roll. Early bird catches the worm. So good for you, sweetie. Corey says, no, darling, the greatest snow on earth state. Okay, so no potatoes for you, Corey. Only snow. I mean, Beautiful Steps is like, yeah, we are waking up in the UK, almost 5 a.m. Good morning. I have a Kupa breakfast tea inside of Chucky. A black tea, darling. Or is it politically incorrect to call it black tea? I don't even know. We're not allowed to talk anymore. You know what I mean? Like everything you say is politically incorrect. We're not allowed to call it black tea anymore, right? We got to call it... It's not Earl Grey, because this is not Earl Grey. It's a breakfast tea, darling. Hi, Jolie. Jolie Simple Opinion Flavida. I got out of bed for this. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, for this. Oh, it's okay, Jolie. Okay. That's what we're going to call this. Okay. Oh, I see you. Miss B says, hello. Happy to be here. Look lovely, Dacob. Thank you, guys. I am healing. Aho is healing. My scars are better. Hopefully soon I can start like actually washing them with water and not just disinfecting them. So yay, looking forward to that. This is also one of the reasons, by the way, why it takes me so long to get ready. I have to wash myself in different parts. You know, first you do the hair, then you do the armpits, you do the back, you do the other dangly bits. You always have to avoid the area where there's the scars. So that takes forever. Then the hair is like, look at it. It doesn't even fit on the screen anymore. It's that long. So that takes forever to dry. I had to do the beard trimming, everything, the makeup, the cream and everything. I'm doing the tretinoin, you know, the tret. And it does the purge at least once a month. So it was purging me. So today, I had like, you know, like bits of skin like dandruff. You know how tretinoin reacts with the skin? In the beard area where you can't really moisturize as well as the rest of the skin. I was like shedding like crazy. It's a typical thing from Tret. It's a lift. It lifts you. So I was like, oh, geez, Louise, now I got to do this as well. So I'm trying to, you know, moisturize everything properly. It's you know what I mean? We'll go. Oh, Zeitgeist, thank you. Don't ever cut your hair, Dacob. It is divine. Well, it's a lot of work to deal with it. And then people make fun of me because I have long hair. Because, you know, whatever. It's like people have never seen a male person with long hair. So they're like, oh my God, are you a girl or you're a boy? I'm like, what a stupid question. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. It's like 2024. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Gloria. Thumb up the live stream, everybody. Thumb up the live stream. It means the world. Thank you. We have a bunch of people watching. Let's get those thumbs rolling. Helps the algorithm. But also for the rewatch crew, whoever is watching this later, please help out the YouTube, the Fashion Bunka, by in the comments section writing, you know, the timestamp of when a topic begins with the title of the topic. That helps me later generate chapters. Thank you. You're welcome. We got 200 people watching. 61 likes. Girl. Nancy, thank you, my love.
Nan's donated $20.
Ooh, child, look at that. I was in the garden yesterday. I was feeling a little bit depressed. Listen, you're my people. I can share with you. I was feeling a little bit depressed. It was one of those moments. It wasn't the best of days yesterday. Got some weird news, some like bureaucracy shit that I'm dealing with. And then I got some, then I was in the garden and I found weed. Get your minds out of the gutter, not that weed. Like, you know, plants that don't belong there. So I started de-weeding the garden. And then the issues that, so this bureaucratical stuff, it's very invasive. It's like some entity is asking me certain questions and they're very invasive. So I thought, oof, they're behaving like weed, you know? So I was like, oh my God, everything is connected. Like, why is everything happening on this day? The weed in the garden and oh, Terry, my love.
Teresa McGuire donated $100. Glad you are on the mend. Me and snoring hubby enjoying show.
Thank you, sweetie. Kisses to you and to hubby. And the tip of shade. The Hermes tip of shade. Pop it, Bubbles. Yes, Quinn. So thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. And what was I saying? The weed from the garden, and then some suspicious characters on my Dacob CC Instagram. That's my kind of like my private Instagram account dedicated to, my Chanel collection and all the stuff, photos that I take of Chanel products that I love. And I removed several followers yesterday. So that was also, I thought to myself later, oh my God, I'm de-weeding. It's like my garden, my Chanel garden, and there's weed there as well. And I was plucking out people. So I'm like, interesting. The whole day yesterday was about cleansing, cleaning, emptying, getting rid of stuff. And today I feel very empty, but in a good way, because like all of that is gone. So I've kind of cleansed, do some cleansing, you guys. It's kind of good for the soul from time to time. Made in Wonderland. How's it going, sweetie? Hi, new subby here. Happy to catch my first stream live. Looking fab as usual, Dacob. Thank you so much, Made in Wonderland. Hi, Dee Bean. How's it going, sweetie? Glad that you're still awake. Really late today. Gracian says, decluttering your live, right? Yeah. Hi, Audrey. Good morning. Audrey's like, I woke up, girl. Hey, Monarch. Audrey says, Debbie, Gloria, loving the photos of you at the show. Hope you had a great time. Oh, okay. So you separated Debbie and Gloria. I was like, because Debbie was not at the show. Squickity says, weed whacking is a necessity. Don't I know it? But boy, oh boy, you guys. It felt so good. Now, just about the actual plant weeds in the garden. It felt so like a meditation. It felt good. It felt so good to like pull them out and have all the nice little plants left to breathe again and to have the clear space and to put all the weeds away and to dispose of them organically. And just that whole vibe of being in the garden, it really relaxed me. I got to do it more often. I like this. It grounded me in a good way. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? It made me feel good. I understand why people spend a lot of time in their gardens, because it's a beautiful cleansing, like a meditational thing. Fabulous. I felt fabulous afterward. I really did. Well, there you go. We'll go. Angie says, I given up clearing weeds in my lawn. Oh, but it's fun. Jolie says, working in the garden fills your soul. It really does. Hey, Vicente. Have you smelled the Acne Studios perfume with Frederic Malle? I want to know if you agree with me on the smell. I think it smells like a Dawn fabric softener. Mahora smelled it. I can tell you, Mahora smelled it, and Mahora is probably still asleep. But when he wakes up, ask him what he thinks of it. I have not smelled it yet, but that fabric softener that you smell in it, that's the aldehydes. It's a very, very aldehydic fragrance. Very similar to New Look in terms of that fabric softener. Gloria, did you get more used to New Look now? So I met up with Gloria. We met up in real life. And she, one of the first things she said, we met up at Teruko's show last Saturday. And one of the first things she said, we were in the green room. Yes, there's a green room. Everywhere I go, there's a green room. We were at the pre-show together. So I took Gloria backstage into the green room where Teruko was getting ready for the show. And Gloria is like, she's like, you really have feet. And then I lifted my feet. I'm like, look, yeah, I have feet, because you always see me sitting here like this. I always look like a Muppet. Who knows whose hand is in my derriere, making me talk. Gloria says, Dacob travels with a green room. Yes, I so Gloria, so one of the first things she said was like, you got feet. And then we started, and then the second thing she says, like, New Look, I'm still having troubles with it. Aldehydic bomb. Okay, this thing bursts with aldehydes and it smells like fabric softener in the beginning, right? But I adore it. I adore it. Oh, Gloria says, it's the frankincense for me. So you can't handle the frankincense. I love this one. I bought a backup bottle even. So I have the tiny one for traveling and I bought a backup. Zaika says, oh, was it the first time you guys met in real life? So cool. Yes, it was the first time Gloria and I met in real life. And it was wonderful. Gloria is such a sweetheart. And we spent the evening together. And we watched the show together. We cried together. We laughed together. You know, stuff girls do. We talked about chicken soup and all the good stuff. It was a lot of fun, and it was such a pleasure to meet Gloria. And I was very, 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 very happy to have met Gloria. Gloria is really a sweetheart. So thank you, Gloria, for being with us in the banca. So yeah, hi Nancy Carnas. We are the same, Grace. I love to watch my pugs play outside. Oh, watching dogs play outside is also super relaxing. Robbie says, that April Fresh smell. Is this April Fresh? No, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's April Fresh smell. Chill my hair. Wait. Okay, hold on. Is it gone now? No. The green screen. Wait, I can't see it on the ground. Oh, it's just fluffy hair. Well, what you want? It's nice. I see it in the mirror. Yeah, it's hair. It's hair, you guys. I got hair. What can I do? It's a lot of hair. Theater with Dacob, Kev. Yeah, the show was amazing. So fun, says Gloria. Karina says, manual wedding is great when you are feeling frustrated. Teruko Nakachiba! There she is, you guys. Titi and I love you all. Teruko, there you go. Teruko's watching. She's just like my mom. She's always watching. So Teruko was at the show. It was her show. Of course, she was at the show. And we all loved the show. It was amazing. And it was a full house. Everybody cried. She got a standing ovation. David says, see, think new look smells like Paloma Picasso and white linen had a baby, and I love that baby. Oh, wow. Like Paloma Picasso. Break a leg, Teruko. Break a leg. Break a leg for the audition. And also Titi. And Vicent says, I love new look too. It's very long wear. Oh, my God. If you want a breezy perfume that has longevity, I smell it on me one day later. It's still there. I mean, as crisp and transparent as it is, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the transparency. This thing, it behaves like it's like dark brown. You know what I mean? Like those perfumes that have heft, that cling. So this one, even though it's transparent in color, it clings, honey. It clings. Thumb up the live stream. What gives y'all only 80 likes? Come on, don't be lazy. Teruko says, thank you, Ultra Super Machiest. Thank you, Teruko, for a wonderful show. Nancy says, Yvonne, I really like Dior Gris Dior. Have you tried it? Nancy, I have reviewed Gris Dior when it was still called Avenue Montaigne. And then they had to change the name because the city of Paris was like going to sue them. And then they changed the name to Gris Dior. And I love Gris Dior, but I like this more. I love new look. Love it to bits. One spray is enough for me. And it lasts me a whole day. And this is also one of the reasons why small bottle will do. But of course, LVMH doesn't want you to save money. No. LVMH wants you to buy the big bottles. So it's really hard to find the 40 ml. Like these are really, really hard to find. Really, really hard. Almost nobody has them. It's because they want you to get the 125 ml bottles. And I'm like, I travel a lot. I fly all the time. I can't take a 125 ml bottle because the size is too big for carry-on. You know, you can only carry up to 100 ml. So this is the only size I can buy from Dior that would allow me to carry it onto the flight. Do you know what I mean? We'll go. So anyway, hi, the prep guy. Hey, Icon. Hey, Icon, yourself. How's it going, sweetie? Yvonne says, no, as yet, but going on holiday soon. I'll see what I can get then. Oh, you're going on a holiday? Fabulous. Kev says, guess LVMH didn't have enough money to bribe the city of Gay Paris. No, but Chanel apparently had the money. Yes, Chanel apparently had the money. Can we talk for a second? Thank you, Letty, for sending me this. So Chanel in their Insta stories, I'm just going to lift it and show it to you. We're not going to film a whole video about this, but it's interesting. So this is from Chanel's own Instagram account. So it falls under fair use because what will go, will go. So basically what happened at the what's it called? The Grand Palais. So, you know, the Grand Palais had to be reconstructed or renovated, and Chanel invested a ton of money because they showed their fashion shows and haute couture shows when Karl was still alive, like starting from 2005 or 2007, many years, not every year, but a lot of the times they would show at the Grand Palais. And so Chanel like became one of the biggest investors in terms of renovating the Grand Palais. And so now the city of Paris, with none other than the macaroon himself, next to our favorite Bruno Pavlovsky. Yes. And together with the Minister of French Culture, Rachida Dati, they stood in front of the Grand Palais to initiate and inaugurate the plaque on the Grand Palais, on the south or north entrance of the Grand Palais, dedicated to Gabrielle Chanel. So here are the three Oompa Loompas together. Look at them. We'll go. Do you see this? Cha. And this is okay, look at the macaroon. Okay, the macaroon, of course, he's in the center. He always loves to be the center of attention, doesn't he? And then we got Bruno Pavlovsky, wearing the glasses. And then we have Rachida next to them. And then so corporate. So Chanel also posted this. I'll read it to you. It's the ceiling of the Grand Palais. They say this is in the Chanel Instagram Insta stories. It's their official post. A treasure of French patrimony and a place of creation dear to Chanel, the Grand Palais has been the privileged setting of its haute couture and ready-to-wear shows since 2005. In 2018, the house became the historic and exclusive sponsor of the restoration of the Grand Palais. And here is the unveiling of the Gabrielle Chanel plaque, couturier fondatrice de la Maison Chanel. So they're saying that she is the fashion designer, the founder of the Maison Chanel. Like, duh. Could you imagine if they put Gabrielle Chanel and then underneath it, Wertheimer Brothers, the founders of Maison Chanel? I mean, but anyway, so this is how it looks like, y'all. It's cute. It's done in the Chanel font. So it's the entrance. It's the Gabrielle Chanel entrance to the Grand Palais. I think it's beautiful. Anything that's dedicated to Coco, I'm here for it. Kathleen Wang. Don't I know it, sister? Kathleen is like, we all paid for that plaque. Ah! We did. And we're still paying for that freaking plaque with everything we buy from Chanel. Kev says, Chanel also has no problem using Rue Cambon as a fragrance name. They don't have a problem because it's 31 Rue Cambon. It's 31 Rue Cambon and it's their house. Audrey, we're still paying for the freaking plaque. 90 likes. Come on, let's get to 100 likes, y'all. What will go, will go. What will go, will go. The macaroon is so unlikable, yet so handsome. Help. Oh, Zeitgeist. Oh, you like a Zaddy. So Zeitgeist is like, hey, daddy. Oh, ring, 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 ring. Hello? Bruno, darling. Yes. I'm just reading the live chats. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, Zeitgeist. Yes, he said he implied he would sit on you. Oh, darling. You would like me to tell him what? You're straight. You're married. Uh-huh. But? Uh-huh. what happens in the toilets of the Grand Palais stays in the toilets of the Grand Palais. Okay, Brune, I shall convey the message. I mean, it's ratchet, but, well, I don't know. I mean, Zeitgeist has been in the chats for a couple of months now, so I guess he'll get the gist. Okay? All right. You dirty minx. Okay, bye. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye. Bruno Pavlovsky, y'all. Well, of course, this telephone call never happened. It was satire. Just improv. Comedy. Everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Okay? We'll go. So anyway, David says, macaron is scrumptious, not politically, no politics in the bedroom. Oh, David. So basically you would, okay, so you guys remember a couple of months ago, the Instagram live stream I did with one of my subbies from Paris? That video is still on my Insta. Super Dacob backup, all spelled together. Just scroll down a couple of months back. The things he said about macaroon and who and what he's into, allegedly. So, David Anderson, you might have a chance. Just saying. Hey, Catherine of Sweden, how's it going? How's it going? Good morning. Anderson says, who doesn't love a zaddy? Well, you know, zaddy here, zaddy. Tomato. Zaddy. Still thinking about macaron and Lula's Brazil's president pics that look like a wedding shoot. You know, I had this vibe when he met, what's the Canadian guy's name? The Canadian Prime Minister. Trudeau. Justin Trudeau. Why are they all called Justin? Everybody like Justin Bieber, also Canadian. Every Canadian is Justin. What about that? Every Canadian is Justin. Justin Bibier, Justin Trudeau. So anyway. Oh, OCD coming with the T. Justin Bubblebutt Trudeau. Now, I don't know anything about the bubble butt part, but do tell. Do tell. Do tell. Oh, it's all over the tabloids in Europe, says Evian. We'll go. Mr. Handsome, says Evian. Yeah, he's good looking, says Debbie. Hubby woke up. He's alive. Yay, Terry! Antonio says we need that Chanel employee discount. Oh, Antonio, listen. Antonio, don't we know it? Girl, the things we would do for... Wait, can I just say something without being considered too much of a hoe? Although... I don't care. You know, I'm all for the hoe. The things I would do for a Chanel discount. I just listen, Linda, let me just put it out there because it's not like, you know, honey, those floods in Dubai, that was me. Oh my God. That flood in the Dubai boutique, honey, that was me just being very wet after I was hopeful to get, you know, a discount. So let me tell you, talking about Chanel discounts, I read a review that Hermes is giving out discounts for Birkins. Now, I was somebody who I think they made a like April Fool's post on TikTok. It was ridiculous, but they went the extra mile to even like retouch the pictures on the Hermes website, like putting Birkins on the Hermes website with like prices like $4,000 for a Google review. It was a Google. No, but I also saw it on somewhere on TikTok. Doesn't matter. Ridiculous. I mean, I didn't fall for it, but people in the comments were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Birkin's on sale. Girl, a Birkin for $4,000 on the Hermes website. Sure. I mean, one could have thought, oh, it's because of the lawsuit. They're getting scared. So now not only are they putting their Birkins for sale on their website, but they're also reducing them. Of course, it never happened. There's 2 weeks ago, a review says the 50% off sale was spectacular, to say the least. I bought a mini Kelly, which cost $8,500, was sold to me at 30% off, which was a bit disappointing, but still a very good deal. The salesperson, then they say the name of the salesperson, was super nice and even offered a red Birkin at 50% off, but it's a bit over my budget. Overall, the sale experience was awesome. This is on Google. This is a Google review of the Hermes website. Somebody actually posted that on Google. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Hey, Zach. And just like that, I woke up. Good morning, Bunker. Hi, Dacob. Zach, I hope you're feeling better, sweetie, this morn. So there's that. I mean, can you believe? We got 200 people watch and 98 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? Why is it like pulling teeth every single time? Kathleen says 24S had price error on their Celine Triomphe bag, I think. David says, if I walk in with white out on my laptop screen, will that work? If I walk in with white out on my laptop screen, will that... David, wait, what are you implying? I don't get it. I don't get the joke. Sounds like something dirty. White stains on a screen. I mean, but I don't know. Yvonne says maybe a framed pic of a Birkin for $4,000 maybe. Oh, just a picture. Speaking of picture, somebody sent me a shocking message saying, what the hell? Why is Hermes Petit H so expensive? And they showed me a compact mirror. If you thought if you thought that Les Exclusives now in America cost a lot, like because now they're like $500 plus tax, although I love it to bits. If you thought this was expensive, check this out. Look at that. Look at that. Hermes compact mirror. $2,325. Yeah, let me zoom that in. I can zoom that in for you, Linda. Little tiny compact mirror. 2,000. Y'all, wait, hold on. This is when you open the mirror, this is how it looks like. I mean, it's cute, but it's not, $2,500 cute. I mean, it cute, but not $2,500 cute. Cha. Seriously, though. So you see what I'm saying? Like, here he is throwing shade at Chanel and like $500 for perfume. Yeah, this perfume is amazing. So thank you very much. The piggy mirror, girl, $2,500 after tax, $2,500. Be honest in the chats. I know there's some Hermes like lovers in the chats. Like, is this worth $2,500 after tax? Look, here's the price again. Down here's the price. There you go. We'll go. Cinnamon Roll says, yes, I saw that. No, if I'm not wrong, it's made from leather leftovers. Yes, Petit H is always made of leather leftovers or other materials that are left over. Look, $2,325 plus tax for a compact mirror. Oh, FYI, you, dear aspirational customer, do not get to choose the color you receive. Just like with the Birkins, you can choose the color palette And then you get what you get. They send you what's available. So basically, down here says, each Petit H piece is unique. The colors of your product will be a surprise. I'm spending $2,500 and you're sending me a color, random color, whatever you got, and I don't get to choose which color. Each Petit H piece is unique. The colors of your product will be a surprise within the color scheme selected. So the color scheme selected, you can select warm colors or neutral colors. Pocket mirror in Torillon leather and goat skin with leather marquetry. Made in Frenchy, baby. So you can see, let me flips it. Oh no, if you flip it, it just here, look. So here you get to choose if you want the colorful or if you want the neutral palette. And then here, each Petit H piece is unique. The colors of your product will be surprise, 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 within the color scheme selected. So here we are spending $2,500. And this is the back of the mirror. You get the piggy butt. Yes, you get a booty with a tail as well. And so this is one example. Oh, that's right, little piggy. So you can get this little piggy, or if you're lucky, you get the orange piggy. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, you get the orange piggy. Otherwise, you might get the gray piggy. There you go. You might get a gray piggy. Huh? How about that? Or a brown piggy. How about that? Or the green piggy. Oh, well, that one's transparent because of the green screen. So now you know, Linda. And here's this piggy. How about this one with the green ears and the white leather?
Yes.
V-Sense is asking, did Shane Dawson just do a collab with Hermes because of the pig? I see what you did there. So there you go, compact mirror. And you can't even choose the color you get for $2,500. Gloria says, you can get 4 large les exclusives for that. I'm really bad at math. Can you? Yeah, you can. You can get 4 of them. Yeah, that's after tax. Yeah. Yeah. Didi Bean says, I'll wait for Etsy to make them. Corey says, so they are throwing their scraps to the pigs. Think about it, people. Corey's like, on it. On it. So the Ariana says 500 max to me, and that's pushing it. Well, they got stuff for 500 and usually just a piece of cutout leather. Like, for example, their Petit H collection, they also have bag charms, and some of the bag charms are cute, you know, not gonna lie. Some of the bag charms are cute. $500 to $700 depending on the leather. Like, for another really stupid thing is their paperweight mushrooms. They've been trying to push these frickin' paperweight mushrooms for years now. Every time I go on the Hermes Petit H side of the Hermes website, every time they're pushing these frickin' mushroom paperweights for $2,225. It's the green one. Wait, hold on. Let me show you one that's not green. And they have an example of a paperweight mushroom. Here, another green one. Well, whatever. Okay, this one is a little bit. This is the big model in a cheaper leather for $2,175. A paperweight mushroom. You can't do nothing with it. It's a dust collector for $2,500. Y'all, $2,175 for the paperweight mushroom. Okay? There, you get that mushroom, okay? You get the mushroom for $2,175.
This is like, you know what I'm saying?
Butter. Kev says, I just don't get paperweights. Just how windy is your house or office, right? Kathleen wants to eat it. I mean, it's leather. Maybe you can eat it. I don't know. But then, like, the cheapest stuff, okay, call me Kreskin, but I kind of like this piece. I think it's a great addition to the fashion bunker. You know, like, I love those useless, weird animated things like the frisbee, the crop. I think this pinwheel in the small model for $580 in leather and wood and metal is kind of cute. Only in the right colorway though. But I'm not mad at this just as a prop for the fashion bunker. Like I could see myself having fun with this. Like when you guys send a tip or something, then we make this thing twirl in the wind. It's on a pinwheel, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we'll go. Debbie says, it's specifically made for your personal journey, says Debbie. Sure, except, guess what? Most Hermes boutiques don't have Petit H in the boutiques. Only really big ones do. And whatever you purchase online does not count to your purchase history. So technically, your Petit H purchases are not part of your journey. Journey, which Hermes denies exists, right? Because of the lawsuit. No cinnamon roll, you cannot choose the color. No, you get what you get. You can choose the color family, but not the specific color. Nancy says, and it's use pinwheel? Okay, only because it is you. No, it's just I would lift it during, you know, like you send a tip or something and I lift it, I blow it and it turns. I'm like, look, wee! You know what I mean? I mean, I use this as a plate for chips and stuff as well, but you know what I mean?
This is like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Selena. Hello, everyone. Glad to be here with y'all. Hey, glad you're with us all. Y'all. Miss B, pinwheel. I can see some fun because you make it work. Exactly. Okay. Do you want to play dominoes? I wanted to, do you want to build a snowman, but like dominoes? You can, Hermes got you covered. Hermes got you covered with a domino set made out of leftover leather. Yeah. And cheap. Let's buy 2 sets. What say you? $4,875 for the domino set in leather. I mean, peanuts. 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 Gloria says, Debbie, I thought you fell off your chair when you saw the dollars on the pinwheel. Look at that. 4,000. Look at that. After tax, we're, yeah, $5,000. $5,000 for a domino set. Leftover leather. Robbie says, pinwheels in the Home Depot Garden Center. Exactly, Robbie. Johnny says, I can't believe people paid for that. Well, we don't know if anybody bought it, but it's definitely available, you know. But then you can also, you know, you could buy the more aspirational products as well. Like, for example, an origami horse charm for your Birkin that you don't have. So the origami horse charm for your Michael Kors bag. There you go. For $285, this can be yours. Oh, it's transparent. Damn it. Wait, let me show you. Okay, here. For $285, this could be yours. You don't get to choose the color, though. You get what you get. Origami horse charm. Yes. Corey's like, I wish you guys could see the look on my face right now in Utah. Mrs. Free to Be Me says, but the domino set, yes. For $5,000, Mrs. Free? Cha. Well, I mean, if budget permits, what can I say? You know, Debbie, of course you could make this. Terry says, I'd put it on my Speedy. Kev says, Petit H doesn't even count as pre-spends since they don't sell them at the store. Kev, that's what I just said earlier, except there are a couple of stores that do sell them. Just a few really, really big stores do sell Petit H, have a small selection of Petit H in the stores. As far as I know, I've seen them only in Europe. So there you go. There you go. Zyga says, there will always be people willing to buy stuff like that. For sure. I mean, people will buy anything, really. You know. What else we got here? Do you want to buy a luggage tag that gets stolen when your luggage is checked in before you fly. Stealable luggage tag. They should just add, the description of the product should be stealable, theftable luggage tag in leather, cow luggage leather, heifer luggage leather, $355, and you can get yourself a stealable luggage tag. Isn't that a pip? Isn't that a pip? Isn't that a pip? You don't get to choose the color. But there you go. They also have it in purple. You want it in purple? We got purple. But you don't get to choose. Kudo says, I don't know. I wouldn't steal that. Poverty. Here they show you how they cut it out of one piece of leather. So, you see? So, I guess even the scraps end up with scraps. Kev says those ears are going to get ripped straight off. Yeah, those little tiny earlet. Poor little cow ears. Poor little heifer ears. I mean, if I was a thief, I wouldn't waste my time on those things, a cinnamon roll. Catherine says, scrap on scrap action. Right, Catherine? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. What else are they offering us? They are offering us something for the kitchen. How about something for all our wonderful alcoholics out there? Wait, different color. A leather corkscrew. A leather corkscrew for $410 plus tax. Hey, Cecilia Brown. Good morning, everyone. Just popped to say hello as I'm going to work now. We'll watch Leota. All right, sweetie. Have a great time at works. Little tiny corkscrew. $410. So, 410, 500. Now, I personally prefer not the corkscrew. Sorry, I just said it because in the word there was the word screw. So I got a little bit distracted, but I actually prefer the perfume. Yes, there you go. There you go. It doesn't seem sturdy enough, says Gloria. Well, We'll go. Oh, you love the hoodie? Thank you. It's a crew neck. It's a t-shirt, y'all. It's not a hoodie though. But thank you, Cinnamon Roll. The Live-In Ferret. Merch. Get your merch at www.superdacob.com. So anyway, that's a bit of titillating stuff that Hermes is selling us. They also sell us a reversible silk coin purse. And they thought they did something witty by attaching it to a black girl's back of her head hair. Let that sink in. I mean, now, I guess the European sensibility to these things is different than American sensibility, but this kind of seems to me like, well, we're not allowed to say it. You know what I mean? But, you know what? You know the vibe this is giving me. Let's just let it linger. Let it linger. The vibe it's giving me is how much cotton can you make fit inside of the silk purse that's dangling off your hair in the back? I mean, you tell me what vibe this is giving you, you guys. I'm just... Corey says that's not a black girl. That just the hair is black, but that it. That just sure, Corey. Just like this is not a black guy either. It's right. It's just the black hair. But Corey, what are you saying? So anyway, and again, WTF says Mrs. Free to be me, right? Totally WTF. So there you go. Anyway, to each their own. Moving on. So we saw the mushrooms. We saw the dominoes. Oh, and if you really, really, really feel like you want to treat yourself to a little satin, a little something that I'm talking about. If you want to treat yourself, and you want to go on a picnic, you know, with your special someone, and you're thinking to yourself, let me get a wicker basket. Let me get a wicker basket for the picnic, you know, for the picnic in the garden. Let me get it from Hermes. This one looks cute. Let me get it, Linda. A wicker basket for $10,400. That's the special one. The special one. The special treat, you know, from leftover materials. And there you go. There you go. You know. Don't you just love it? $10,000. $10,400 plus tax. We'll go. There you go. A wicker basket. It's magical, right? Of course, you don't get to choose the color. You know, here's a green one that is then transparent because of the green screen. But the leather, you don't get to choose the color, honey. No, you don't. You're only paying $10,500. You don't get to choose the color for that small price. Thank you. I know, David. How much are the sandwiches that go with it? The thing is, after you bought that wicker basket, you won't be able to eat for another 2 years. So there's no sandwich in the wicker basket. You're going to be eating air and broken dreams. That's all you're going to be pulling out of that wicker basket when you go to the picnic, you know. Here's another cotton moment for you guys. Yes, a set of 3 cotton pouches for $425. There you go. There you go. You know? We'll go. It's a dust bag trio. Right. So, yeah. There you go. Who said in the chats earlier, choices? Exactly, choices. So there you go. And again, I repeat, I do believe that the sensibility in Europe is way more flexible. You know, things that are offensive in America are not offensive in Europe. And sometimes vice versa. So we always have to take that in consideration. You know, morals differ and sensibilities differ from country to country, different cultures, different morals, different ways of thinking. I don't think their intention was to be rude, to be perfectly honest with you. I just think that they weren't really thinking too far. You know, they weren't really seeing the potential how it looks like. You know what I mean? Kev says they just want to maximize use of their diversity hires. Yeah, Kev. Great. Love that. Are the pouches organic? Well, they did not state that they are organic, so they might not be. They might not be. You know, Evian says, are they applying something here for the next bag you buy? You have to pay for the dust bag. No. If you buy online, it doesn't count towards your pre-spend, which they don't have a pre-spend, right, officially, because according to the lawsuit, they don't got it. Hi, Joyful Remorse. How's it going, sweetie? There you go. Corey says, I'm sorry, but France should not have to worry about America. Except, Corey, since the French brand has shops in America and has a website in America and is also selling in America, they should worry. Brand marketing and PR is the end-all and be-all of every good brand that wants to make money in America. David says, it's a French being French thing. They don't see it. I know. I get it, David. That's what I'm telling you. It's a different thing. But, you know, maybe they should, instead of hiring people that come from a family that already has the right connections to do marketing, blah, 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 maybe hire somebody who really knows how to do it for once, allegedly. Nay says, I love pretending to be a hobo as a child with my trio of dust bags and a nice stick. Those were the days, Nay. Naked Eye says, I must be a horrible person. I don't own any Hermes bags or anything from them. That does not make you a horrible person. Naked Eyes, don't ever think that, and don't let anybody ever make you feel that way. Never. Hi, Phoenix Mom. How's it going, sweetie? Thumb up the live stream. Right? Oh, yes, Monarch. The postcard was over $100, I think. It wasn't a postcard. It was just like a thank you card, like a paper card that comes in a silk envelope, and they were over $100. Like cards you can write on. I guess you could call it a postcard. Stanley's like, I'm way dirt po that I cannot even afford the dust bag. It's a trio of dust bags. I mean, Miss MG, will the dust bag come in a dust bag? Good question. I think the smallest one comes in the medium one, and then both of them are stuck in the big one, and you get the big one in a box. So there's no fourth dust bag. They would charge you. Naked Eyes says, by the way, I just subscribed to your channel like a month ago. Thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the live chats. Double your dust bags, Nay. Right? Right? No, Zeitgeist, Chanel has not tried to sell stuff like that before. Except unless we don't take in consideration a little advent calendar that they tried to sell 2 to 3 years ago for $825, which carried mostly stickers. I suppose they did try something like that. Even worse, though, because all of those pieces were made in China. At least Hermes still claims that they're made in France. But, oh yeah, whoopsie, right, David? I came across a Taiwanese Chanel Collector video. There's Chanel Compass. Oh, there's a Chanel Yo-Yo for $2,000. There's a Chanel Frisbee for $2,000, a Chanel skateboard, Chanel tennis balls, a Chanel soccer ball, a Chanel football. You know, yeah. Golf balls. You can double your dust bags by buying shoes. I have 4 now. Way to go, main mom. You hacked the system. You hacked the system. That's how you do it. Yeah. And if you really want to push it, you know, like Purse on Fleek, you get a bunch of those, and then you sell them on eBay. Love you, Mel. All I can think of is double your dust bags, double your fun with double mint. Right, Corey? I cut them up to make little patches sometimes, says Nay. Way to go, sweetie. Speaking of DIY, we just last week had this special moment, and I'm going to post the link down below. Here's a Chanel Camellia that they gave me, right, for the Christmas holiday season. And I turned it into a pin in the back with a hot glue gun. Check this out. And these little giblets, I have a link to them. I'm turning all my Chanel, like shopping bag camellias, the ones that they give you for free with a purchase. I'm turning them all into pins now. And I adore it. Isn't it cute? Look at it. Hot glue gun this little sucker back to the back of the flower. And yes, you can have this as well. Link down below. Check this out. Gorgeous little DIY moment. Talk about Hermes doing Petit H. Chanel did it for free. You just buy the back sides. Look at that. It is a legit brooch, Phoenix Mom. And it's Chanel. I just added the back part. Yeah, there you go. Super cute. I love it. Oh, Terry, yeah, don't mention it. Not good. Don't mention that website, Terry. They tried to send me some stuff to show on my channel. You know, they wanted me to promote them. Zonzuet. Thank you, Selena. Way to go, Dacob. Love a DIY moment. It's super cute, you guys. And I'm going to do all my camellias with these little guys with the hot glue gun. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, Zonzuet. And don't buy from them. Very shady stuff, in my opinion. Allegedly. Nancy says, hey, does someone repurpose the Dior cushions? Oh my God, Nancy, I do. So when I ordered this, right, when you do the collection privée, they package the fragrance on a little pillow. Super cute. Little collection privée pillow. It's a little pillow. I actually use them as little pillows. You know, when I travel. I know. I just lay on it, like in the airplane or something. I use them as pillows. They used to come filled with little tiny plastic pebbles. Now they've become more sustainable. Now they fill them with cotton. It is legit. When people ask if my hoodie with a Chanel patch is real, I say, yeah, the patch is real, LOL. The patch is, well, I mean, the camellia, it's real. Yes, V-Sense. They are very flat. You need to stuff them a little bit more if you really want to, yeah. Yes, so true. They're a little bit flat. They come a little bit flat. Yeah. Yeah. But I love the little pillows, little cotton pillows that Dior sends you with their Collection Privée fragrances. I think it's super cute. The packaging is adorable. Isla, so Chanel does not sell playing cards, but about 2 years ago in Paris, they had a magic show exhibition about Chanel fragrances. And Le Numéro de Chanel or something it was called. During that time, during that exhibition, at that exhibition, they sold playing cards, Chanel playing cards, and they also sold Chanel tarot cards. So yes, and then several years ago, around about 10 years ago or so, they also had one holiday season, like a freebie. They had tarot cards from Chanel as freebies. And that's it. That's the only cards I can think of, top of my head, that Chanel kind of delivered. Hermes, however, regularly sells playing cards and sometimes even tarot cards on their website and also in their boutiques. So there you go. Phoenix Mom says, I remember from childhood the tiny pillows, Jackstone instead of the stairs. Don't know that one. Vicente, Naked Eyes in California. I don't see the comment from Vicente, so that was earlier on, but cinnamon, but Nay says, true, Vicente, I should do that. Didi Bean, I was looking on the makeup, but it didn't say it came with them, so I didn't order. No, you're not going to get the Mother's Day camellias on the Chanel website. You have to go to the beauty boutique, a Chanel beauty boutique for those. Yeah, it's kind of like an extra special treat from Chanel beauty boutiques. Not all standalone Chanel counters in department stores have them either. It has to be a Chanel-owned beauty boutique. And I know people are disappointed because they're like, why don't I get them when I order online? Yeah. Sometimes they do it very rarely, but I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. Cookie Monster says, hi, Dacob. Got a bottle of Comet and splurged on a brooch from Spring Summer 23 pre-collection. Congratulations, Cookie. Congratulations. We love Comet. Sideguy says, I have discovered that one on my top 3 Chanel shows in the 2010 spring ready to wear. Love the Milkmaid vibes. Oh, the Barnyard. The Spring Summer Barnyard collection. Yes, I have a couple of pieces from that collection. I love all of the wheat costume jewelry from that collection. Cinnamon Roll, you collect playing cards? Well, Chanel did a couple of them. And Hermes does them. Oh, DDB, you don't have one close to you? Yeah, you see, that's a problem. But at the speed in which they're opening new beauty boutiques, you're probably going to get one soon. They're popping them up like mushrooms. Vicente says, do you know if there are Chanel beauty boutiques in the USA? Of course there are. There's a ton of them, Vicente. There's a ton of them. A ton of them. In New York, in Florida, in California, in Texas, Nevada, Atlanta. There you go. Atlanta. Yeah. But it's easy, Vicente. Just go to the Chanel website and look for stores, and then you click on beauty boutiques only. You click away fashion. You just click beauty boutiques only, and then it's going to show you a full list of all of the addresses in America. Or addresses. Is it address or address? Because I want to address you. And what's your address or address? And I'm saying because the pronunciation is very weird. I was watching Dallas the other day. Love the show. And Barbara Bel Geddes, you know Barbara Bel Geddes? Barbara Bel Geddes, who, by the way, won an Oscar in a Hitchcock movie. Yeah, she was a Hitchcock actress before she was a Dallas actress. Anyway, there's this one scene, Miss Ellie. Yes, Robbie. There was this one scene where somebody came to the house and she took her gun to the person. And she says to him, now I always say, no trespassing. You're not allowed to trespass. Trespassing is illegal. She said, no trespassers. She repeated it 10 times. It wasn't a mistake. She's like, no trespassers. No trespassers in my home. You're a trespasser. I'm sitting there. You know when you have a mental fart? And I'm like, trespasser? Trespasser. Have I been saying this wrong my whole life? Trespasser. Then, shortly after that, some other kind of old school movie, somebody else also said it. No trespassers. I'm like, is this some old English version of the pronunciation of the word trespasser? Weird. Well, anyway, let me know in the comments or in the chats if you say trespasser or trespasser, because I was kind of shook, low-key, that she said trespasser because, Ellie says, Webster Dictionary says both pronunciations are correct. Well, there you go. Debbie's like, I never heard that. Well, there you go. Naked Eye says, I'm close to Newport Beach. There is a Chanel beauty boutique at Fashion Island. I got some perfume and makeup. They do the most beautiful wrapping. You see, you need a Chanel beauty boutique for all these little extra giblets. The extra giblets are in the beauty boutiques because they want you. Chanel, their end game is they want everybody to only buy directly from Chanel. That's where their profit margins are the highest. This is why you're seeing more and more limited editions only available in the Chanel boutiques or only available on the Chanel website. And other authorized distributors or licensed distributors are not allowed to sell those pieces. You're seeing more and more and more exclusive pieces, exclusive only to Chanel. Why? Because their end game is to have full control over distribution in their hands. One day, their plan is to not have anything in Macy's, Bloomingdale's, blah, blah, blah. They just want to have everything directly at Chanel. And if you want it, you got to go to Chanel. Oh, hey, Mahora, good morning. Oh, sweetie, you going to work? How's it going? Claudia from Bonilla says, my Chanel sales associate only had 4 camellia flowers to give to her clients. I couldn't believe it. I was lucky enough to get the orange one. Claudia, don't believe them when they tell you shit like that. Of course they're going to tell you, you're the only one. Oh, you consider yourself special. You got a piece of plastic from me. Please. They say that to everyone. Don't trust them. They tell you, I only got 4, so you're going to get 1. Consider yourself lucky. Oh, yeah? You know, you answer her, you should consider yourself lucky. You're the only sales associate I spend my money with. So you should say thank you to me. Don't play these games with me. Don't play these games with me. That's when I call it quits. I don't like when they start telling me shit like this, I change sales associates. No, I don't play those games. You're not gonna play these psycho games with me to make me feel like I should be thankful that you gave me a plastic camellia. Come on. You should be thankful that I just dropped $1,000 for 2 bottles of perfume in your store, for which I get 1 camellia. Girl, call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. Yeah, Claudia, she said that because she wanted you to feel something special, but it's the delivery is wrong. The delivery is wrong. They should not. If it were my boutique, I would brief them better. Zoo better. You know, like there's other ways. My sales associate is an angel. The lovely lady that I work with, she knows. Class act. She wrote me a little note with those camellias I showed you 5 live streams ago. And oh, you want to see the orange one? All right, LA Price. All right, sweetie, I'll show you. I have both of them. I'll show you. Give me just a second. The beautiful thing is she did not say, "Oh, these camellias are rare." None of that. What she did instead, so classy. A little card, she wrote it by hand. You know, she said, "Dear Dacob, thank you so much for being such a valued customer. Love," and then the name. And she wrapped it all up before I always call in. I want to know if she's working on the day that I'm going. And I said, "Are you there? Because I want to pick up a couple of things." She said, yeah, I'm here today. So she says, "I'm leaving by 6 p.m. And I said, "Oh, I'll try to rush and make it in time." And when I arrived on time. She said, "Oh, you know, so glad you're here. But just in case you were to arrive after 6, I prepared a little special something for you, just in case you came after I left." And that with the little note, "Thank you for being a value." I get goosebumps. That's how you do it. That's luxury. None of that stupid bullshit conversation about, you know, it's very like going to the market. "Yeah, I only got 1 left. Get it now while it's hot, people." I'm like, whoa, that's vulgar. That's vulgar. I don't want to know anything about that. I'm spending a ton of money in luxury. I want to feel safe and comfortable. When you start playing these games of creating FOMO and like making me stressed that I might miss out on something, we're done. That's not luxury anymore to me. I'm paying extra to not have that stress. Look, we can compare it to flying. You pay a ton of money extra to be first class so that you have less stress. So you have more space, so that your knees don't hurt, so that your circulation doesn't get blocked because you're squished like a sardine in coach. The same applies to freaking luxury products like perfumes and makeup. I spend the extra money because I want to feel safe. I want to feel comfortable. So please don't come to me with conversations about you having 3 freaking camellias, of which you can give me only 1. I don't want to know about that. Do you see how ratchet that is? You guys, you see what I'm saying here? That's what I'm saying. False scarcity tactics, David, but also just like this psychology of like making you codependent on them, making you feel like, oh, wow, you got to be extra careful with that sales associate so that that sales associate keeps giving you the goodie because, like, she warned you. She told you you're one of the 3 I gave it to. It's almost like hint, hint. You got to keep spending a lot. You know what I mean? No, I don't have 3. I have 2, babes. Let me show you the thing now. Yeah, I took a photo of it because I'm preparing a couple of posts with camellias on my Dacob CC Instagram account. Go follow me there. But this one is not retouched yet. Which one did you want to see? You guys, which one did you want to see? The orange one or the pink one? Somebody was asking to see the orange camellia. The camellia is white. It has an orange bordure. Hey, Dean DiCaprio, how's it going, sweetie? Zeitgeist, you want to see the pink one? Orange? LA price? Okay, both. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you the pink, the orange one first. Sorry about the green screen. But you can see it's really beautiful. It's in textile. Okay, it's white, and then it has the edges are stitched in orange neon, okay? Coco Cat sometimes has become a tier 1 member. Thank you so much, sweetie, for becoming a tier 1 member. So this was the orange one, and I'm going to show you the neon pink. Here you go. Same concept, except, of course, instead of the orange neon, we have the pink neon. Gorgeous. They're really, really cute. They are cute. For sure. They're super cute. Both are really pretty. I agree with you. Both colors together are really amazing. And then the cards that they had this year for Mother's Day have both of those colors bursting out of a Chanel No. 5 bottle as a design. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, here's another photo I was working on. I just, love photographing my collection. I'm such a dork. Most of these photos I end up never even posting. I just love to make them for myself. But here I'm going to share with you. Well, you're going to see Comet, but up here, what is important is you see the design of the actual, sorry you guys about the flickering thing. Wait, how can we do this? I have to find an angle where it doesn't reflect the green too much. Well, anyway, it's a really nice design with all the different neon pink and neon orange camellias bursting out of a Chanel bottle. Really cute. Love the design for this spring. I think the colors are so fresh and nice and there you go. This is kind of, so you get to see the kind of the cards, and there's a little bracelet there as well. Oh my God, wow. How many frames are we dropping at the moment? We're hemorrhaging frames, y'all. So anyway, there you go. Okay, it's terrible, the reflection with the green screen. Anyway, you're going to see the details of these photos on Dacob CC. My Instagram account, go follow me there. You have to request to follow it. It's a private account. And usually, some people are like, why don't you accept my request? If I see that you have 0 posts on your account and you don't have a profile picture, I don't accept a follow request. Like, I don't want to allow bots, resellers, shops to follow me. I try to keep it very safe and clean. I accept requests from people who are real people interested in stuff. But I don't accept, like, oh, yeah, profile developed, profile created yesterday, 0 posts. wants to follow you, doesn't even have a profile picture. I'm like, no. No, absolutely not. Why is it popping out here? Zdenek, you just became a member. Thank you. But is that Zach? Is that you, Zach? Why can't I see the... It popped up here, but not here, y'all. Well, thank you, sweetie, for becoming a member. Dacob, I don't have any posts as of young. Oh, but do you have a picture on Instagram? Can you still accept my request? Oh, Janice Zenis says, hi, Dacob, because of your Chanel preaching, I bought myself 255 recently. They own you commish, honestly. You work better than Penelope and Brad Pitt to sell Chanel. Oh, Yanis, thank you so much, sweetie. 255 is a special bag. You did good. You did good. And I'm wishing a lot of good times with it. Oh, Cookie, yeah, if you don't vibe well with the sales associate, change the sales associate because, like... Karina says, I sent a follow request today. I use Instagram for shopping. You guys, well, who are you on Instagram? Because then, if you are real, then I can accept you, but I don't... Y'all, we have 173 follow requests. I'm telling you, I'm strict as F. I take my work seriously. And I want my little Chanel corner to be a little haven of fun moments. And I want only nice people to be there. You know? So if an Instagram profile is sketchy, I don't accept the request. Kev says, I heard Vision EVR is banned by Dacob. No, she isn't. We got 173 follow requests. And they are in limbo. They're in limbo. So who are you? Zach is like, yes, huge reveal. It was me. Oh, Zach, my love. Zach is like, yes, 'tis I, Zach. Naked Eye says, I have so many daffodils are coming in a couple months. And cactus flowers too. I would love to show my little garden. Oh, it's so cute, Naked Eyes. I'm the same way. Don't blame you. Insta is full of bots, right? It's, yeah. So who are you guys? Let me know, and then I can accept it. Oh, you're rarely on Insta, Nay? Aw, Stanley, thank you. Stanley says, like, I'm blessed you accepted me. I always excited when you post something on Insta. I try not to, like, spam, you know. I like on my Chanel Insta, I do, like, one post a day. I don't want to overdo it. I could post, like, 10 a day, but I don't want to, like, spam your feeds, obviously. Oh, Terry, you sent a request? Wait, I thought you... Ah, there she is. Yeah, Terry sent a request. I thought you already followed me on the Dacob CC thing. Yeah, Terry, I just accepted. Who else? Who else should we accept? Well, who else should we accept here? Because I got... Ah, okay, your original Walgreens? Gotcha. I accepted you, Nay. Baby Nay, you're accepted. Good, because, there you go. Avke Art, of course, I know you from the chats. Yep, confirmed. Confirmed, you as well, yes. Naked Eye says, my profile has a cactus flower from my backyard. It's a soft pink color. Oh, Angie? Wait, Angie, you already followed and then you unfollowed. Angie, I already accepted you. Did you unfollow? Well, I'll accept you again. If I remember that people unfollowed me, I never accept again the refollow. Angie's like, no. Gotcha. Confirmed. Stephagram, but I think I'm already there. Oh, good. You're already there then. Angie's like, no, I never. Mahora, accept Jesus into your life. Yes. Praised be the Jesus. Oh, Mahora, Zeitgeist was asking about the latest perfume collab, the one you sent a photo of with the aldehydes, Acne with Frederic Malle. Is it any good? Zach says, by the way, just like that, as my birthday is approaching, I was snitching on Chanel website for the ear cuff. Ya guessed it, discontinue. You were searching for, they discontinued? Zach, they just increased the price like 3 weeks ago. Why would they discontinue it after the price increase? Well, they did the same with the Les Exclusives Extraits. They increased the price and then discontinued them. Really? They discontinued these? Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking anymore. Mahora says, I wore Youth Dew oil yesterday and it doesn't want to leave my skin. And it won't leave your skin for another week. It's a cute little soapy fragrance with a bit of vanilla, rose and orange blossom, says Mahora. Well, there you go. Now you know, guys. The latest Acne Frederic Malle, I think, collab. Cute little soapy fragrance because of the aldehydes with a bit of vanilla, rose, and orange blossom. Oh, Zach, they discontinued it in your country? No, come on. Maybe it's not on the website, but you can still go to the boutique and ask them for it. Seriously, they're probably going to have it. They still have stock in the boutique. If they discontinued it, you can still buy whatever's left over. Mahora says, yeah, it's aldehydic too. Definitely a trend at the moment. Didi Bean says, I feel so special. I was accepted a long time ago. And I made the wedding out. Yay! For me. Thanks, Dacob. Oh, thank you, Didi. Kev says they still have them on the US website. There you go. So who else is asking? Oh, Robbie. Robbie says, I requested. Gotcha. Okay, Robbie. Yeah. Request accepted. There you go. Okay, well, that's cool. So you guys, yeah, it's good that I know who you are. It makes it much easier. Then obviously I'll accept you. And there you go. Now you got access to Dacob CC. Oh, Star Medicine, thank you so much. Love you too, sweetie. Add us Astra. So you're already in, right? There you go. Oh, thank you for following, Afkar. Thank you, thank you. So should we do a topic? Because I can blab on for 20 hours, but we should do the topic because we got to film some topics. So Corey K says, what if my Instagram name is different than what you see here? I should already be in. Well, that's why I always say, like, in case you want to follow the Dacob CC, just drop me here, like, what your Instagram username is so that I know, so that I can accept you without having to do my, background checks. I know, I'm that background checks. Hey, Noelle, first live, how's it going? Oh, no, I was like, please adopt me. Cha, would I be a good parent? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, let me freshen up the makeup. Sorry, I have a light right in front of my chats, and I keep doing this to try to see who's writing me what. It's so annoying. It's like, it should have been, yeah. Anyway, today the positioning of my monitor is a little bit off. Didi Bean says, yes, you would be a great parent. Aw, right? Because of Baby Yoda. And Chucky. And Mikey. And Nana, the bear. But you guys, yeah, the Chanel commish. If I got some commish for all the products that I, talk about that I love from Chanel and then like people buy, oh my God, we would be in a different place now. All these years, the commish. The commish I never got. Oh, that's a book title. That's the book. My biography. The biography of a Chanel addict. The commish I never got. That's a book title. If I ever had one, that's a book title, right? The commission I never got. The poverty. The poverty. The poverty. Kev is like, imagine Dacob front row with all the rest of them. Brian Boy would be shaking. Shaking. And Loic would be quivering. Quivering. And Tamara, well, she's never invited to a Chanel show anyway, so whatever. It's not like she would do anything. She's not there. But anyway, no shade intended. It just flew out of me. Flew out of me. Gloria Athenas sips the tea. Oh, nay, Chanel paying in karma. Commission omission, Nectarine Man. Coco mission impossible. Oh, she did. Coco mission impossible. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Tamara would find all the lost items immediately, says Mahora. Ooh, cha. Chanel could pay in samples and minis. Would be nice. At least. I agree with you. This is the desperation is real. I'm like, you don't even have to give me money, Chanel. Just give me giblets. Throw a dog a bone. Throw a dog a bone. Listen, Linda, I can do necklaces. You can give me costume jewelry. I'll be good with, you know, baglets, wagaka, wagaka. Wagaka, wagaka. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No, but Zach, seriously, like, this is amazing. You should get it if you find it. Like, you know, I'm sure they still have them in the boutique. You just have to ask. Oshi, do you want to see me walk down the runway? In my current state, honey, it's more like a roll down the runway. Teletubby for Chanel. Must go up in 5 hours. Good night, all. Good night, Corey K. Moshe just says, what would you do if when you will go? So Queen Camilla said, live in ferrets, huh? Hit it, Bubbles. Not a single live stream passes by where we don't worship Camilla. Here's to you, Quinn. Quinn. She went to a ceremony with a Chanel Coco handle. Bless her heart. She has no clue. Who's going to tell her? She went to an official ceremony with a Coco handle. The poverty. And I mean, first of all, although maybe there's a secret message in there. And let me tell you where it's at. Because you know how Chanel moved their headquarters from France to the UK right after Brexit was announced because better taxes conditions for them. So even though Chanel keeps saying that they are a French brand, their headquarters are in England. So technically they're a British brand now, which technically means that Queen Camilla, when she wears a Chanel bag to a ceremony, she's actually telling us Chanel is my brand now. Batches. And I'm like, way to go, Queen Camilla. Way to go. Debbie says, I love that Regina. Zach says, I love it. Let me go to the spray this Friday. Hashtag unleashed. Zach, do not go to the river with that earring. You're going to lose the earring. Yeah, I know, Nay. Chanel going to treat you like a semi-pro skateboarder. It's all flow, baby. All flow. Yes, Naked Eyes. They moved their headquarters to the UK. Corey's like the Queen being Elizabeth. No, darling. The Queen being Regina Camilla. She is the Queen. Queen. She's the living Queen. The current reigning queen, you know. So there you go. Charles Snell. OCD, you're on a roll today, girl. You're on a roll today. Queen consort. Oh, give her the benefit. Come on, Debbie. It's like you're pricking her with a needle by adding the consort. It's like saying you're never going to be the, you know what I mean? The mean girls look at her and say, Queen consort. Call the woman a queen. Give her that. Give her at least that. She played the long game for sure. She deserved it. Right, main mom? I agree with you. Oh, okay. Lovely Isle Gal is like, yeah, queen consort in my book. Oh, Johnny, the telephone is ringing. Oh, ring. Hello? Charlie. Hey, King. Wait, I don't understand your accent. It's. Yes, I know you invented the language, but that accent, girl, please tone it down. Tone it down. I know you're posh, honey, but what do you want? What's up, Charlie? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, a couple of people called her consort in the chats. Off with their heads? Charles, I don't know which epoch you think we're living in, but times have changed, darling. The king cannot order a beheading. No, you can't order a beheading. It's 2024, Charlie. Just because somebody calls her the consort doesn't mean you can behead them. Have some respect. Stop yelling. Yes, they should have some respect. They have respect. They call her is she the consort or not? You want her to be their ultimate Regina? You want us to call her the Camilla, the ultimate Regina? Okay, Charlie. I'll convey the message. Yes. Toodaloo to you too, darling. All right. Yes. Love you. Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Yes, let me curtsy. Your Majesty. Okay. Bye. Ta. Well, there you have it. Not queen consort, but the ultimate Regina. Huh? There you go. Stanley's like, this phone call never happened. It was just satire, obviously for comedic purposes only. Charlie never called, okay? Just be very clear. Consort or escort? I mean, Stanley is making a point. Gloria is like, catch us outside, Charlie. Debbie is like, double flap Regina. Corey Emerson is like, constitutionally, she is the queen consort. Oh, that Charlie. Emotion Engine. Oh, that Charlie. Lovely Isle Gal says, yeah, Corey, all the way. All the way, queen consort, all the way. Well, anyway, now you know, ultimate Regina. As Samantha Jones would say, how dare she? Mine is the ultimate Regina, not yours. So anyway, Diana says she all over Charles like a bad rash. Well, in the Crown show, I watched it in the show, yeah. But I don't know if she really said that in real life. Like I don't know. I don't think she. I mean, things are said behind closed doors. You don't want to know. People are nasty. When the doors are closed, people say a lot of things. You know what I mean? To let go of steam. There you go. Lovely Isle Gal says, I'll call her queen if she changes her name to Regina. Why are you like this, people? Jesus Christ. Nay is like, I die for the Samantha impressions. Thumb up the live stream if you're dying for the Samantha impressions. And you can tip your host here if you like the comedic relief. Life is shitty enough, okay? Might as well make some stupid jokes about vaginas. That came out weird. Anyway, 167 likes. Let's get to 200 likes. So yeah, Dacob, with all your drama skills, you should have your own play on Broadway. Chanel Hermes drama comedy. Oh, Coco Cat sometimes. Let me tell you, listen to that. In a heartbeat. Oh, in a heartbeat. I would do a show on Broadway in a heartbeat. Just don't make me sing because people would leave, would throw tomatoes at me. Gloria Rathinos, our queen, gifted 5 Super Dacob memberships. Corey Emerson was gifted a membership by Gloria Rathinos. Evatrice was gifted a membership by Gloria Rathinos. Corey K was gifted a membership by Gloria Rathinos. Merch Helen was gifted a membership by Gloria Rathinos. And Zeitgeist was gifted a membership by Welcome to all the Tier 1 members. Thank you, Gloria Rathinos, for being so kind and gifting the memberships. Our elevator music. Way to go, Bubbles. Good timing. That was good timing, Bubbles. Good timing, Bubbles. So let's do these ratchet topics. Let's do an easy one. The real scamming us. Hit it, Bubbles. I'm feeling some type of way. Sorry, guys, waiting for, okay. Ooh, allegedly scamming us, allegedly. Real, allegedly. Everything, I said that at the beginning of the show. Why do I have to repeat myself every 50,000 frickin' times? Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. What happened? Hold on a second. Something clicked. Don't like the clicking. Okay. Hold on. Let me start again. All right. We're dropping frames like belly buttons. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. The real is at it again, apparently. Or should we say TikTok is at it? Well, it's the end of luxury anyways. They're all at it, you guys. People. What are you doing, people? Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged. And just my opinion. And allegedly, the real is scamming. How? Let's get to it. First, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Yeah, you can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed in front of a LVMH studio audience, a virtual audience. I LVMH stream several times a week, so come join the party in the club, in the LVMH chats. Okay, hi chats. So, as reported by infamous TikToker, whose name is Meg K. Wall, but goes by Meg Wall. Meg, she's like, let me tell you something. Listen, Linda. Let me show you. I'm queuing in. So we got pictures. We got receipts. This is Meg. Go follow this lady on TikTok. It's a TikTokian. Now, she came to a conclusion here about alleged scamming of the real. And we're going to talk about this. And I want to, Meg, darling, let's just figure out together if this was really, if she was onto something or if Meg missed the bullseye by a galaxy. Let's just, okay. So look at Meg giving us comedic relief. Look at Meg writing on her TikTok. The real is giving scam. Oh, I see what you did there, Meg. Clever little saucy minx. So anyway, she's like, look at these New Balance Nicolettes. And she's like, hey, whoever, the Real, whoever was commissioning the sale of these New Balance Nicolettes, still had the Nordstrom Rack price tag on them, something like $125 or something on the top here, 41% off or something, and now they're $64.97. Let's round it off to $65 plus tax, okay? So let's say $65. And she's like, somebody bought these for $65 and gave them to the Real to sell. And then the Real is now saying, hey, they were $125, now 20% off, now they're $100. And she's like, and Meg is like, well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Why will you we'll go, and then we'll go for a we'll go percentage when they was we'll go. 65. So she thinks the Real is like, scamming. Like they're kind of saying, well, the price is 100. First of all, listen, Linda. Okay, let me show you next picture. I also have another picture of doing the research on how much these sneakers cost. Now on the Real, the sticker is gone. Okay. I don't know if it's the same sneaker or if it's the same model, but like a second version of it, you know what I mean? Now they say established retail price is $160, reduced to $95. Now it's $76, 20% off from $95, but no shticklet. Little shticklet is guys, what shticklet? See what I'm saying? So I've done my research and I'm like, well, at the moment, the Real has changed the price on these. Is a size 9. I don't know if the other ones were also size 9 or not, but whatever. But Meg. Okay. The fact that the person, let me go back to the first photo. The fact that the person purchased, we don't know. For all we know, the person stole them from Nordstrom Rack, or for all we know, this was the price and then it was further reduced. Maybe on that day they had another 20% up. Maybe the person bought them for $30. It doesn't matter for how much they bought these sneakers. This is the price the Real is selling them for. Meg, darling. The Real is not Nordstrom Rack. The Real can sell these at whatever price they want to sell them. It doesn't matter if they were purchased for $64, whatever. There's a thing called a markup. And the markup is quite normal in general when you're dealing with wholesale. Technically, if the Real, which I don't think they do, but if they were to pay this person ahead of time what they wanted before they sold these sneakers to someone else, like let's say the Real paid this person $65. I don't think they did, but let's say they did. Then they would have to, in order to make it a profitable business transaction for them and take it from someone who comes from retail, if I, as a shop, purchase these for $64 or $65, I need to usually look at a markup of 2.5 to 2.7% in order to actually make it profitable for me. After we deduct all the taxes, income, blah, 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 paying all the employees, like that's kind of the markup when you're talking wholesale. We're not talking major luxury wholesale, just regular wholesale. And we're not talking landing costs, which is a different issue altogether. Wholesale. So now, the fact that there's a price sticker of $65 doesn't mean that the Real is scamming you because they're charging you $100. That's not a scam. Let me tell you what would look like a scam to me. A scam to me would be the following. The Real, this is just hypothetical, okay? Just hypothesis here. Let's say the Real charges you a price tag for this sneaker of $100. To make it simple, let's round it off, $100. The price tag for the sneaker on The RealReal is $100, and nobody's buying the sneaker. The sneaker has been $100 on The RealReal for 2 months now. The sneaker is still online on The RealReal for $100. Nobody's buying it. It's still $100 after 2 months. Now, The RealReal is going into sale season, and they want to get rid of the sneaker. What would be a scam? I don't want to say what would be a scam. What would feel like a scam? It's not illegal. Mind you, a business can change their prices at their own will. Look at Chanel's price increases. Look at Hermes price increases. Look at Louis Vuitton price increases. They can increase their price at will. But what would give me a scammy vibe would be like the sneaker was not sold for 2 months on The RealReal. It was always $100. And now, after 2 months, they start a sale. And all of a sudden, the sneaker is not $100. The sneaker is $150, reduced to $100. But you know that the sneaker was already $100 2 months prior. Now they've upped the price to make it look like it costs more, to then give you the reduction and make you pay the $100, which the sneaker cost 2 months ago anyway. That's what would give me scam vibes. I say vibes loosely and not legally, because technically a business can up their prices if they want to, and then reduce them as they want to. But that's what would make me feel scammed, because I would be like, hold on a second, I've been going to your store for months now, and it's always been the same, but it's been $100, honey. Boo-boo cha. And now you're telling me the sneaker is $120 reduced to $100, so we're back to the same price it used to be? Still, technically, legally, I think they're allowed to do it. But as a customer, you feel betrayed. You understand? And here's where I tell you guys, and I keep repeating myself, but I never stress enough to repeat myself here. There's a difference between what is legal and what is moral. This is the world we live in. Not everything legal is also morally acceptable. I'm no lawyer, so I don't know any of that, but you know what I mean? I'm just telling you, just because it feels scammy to us doesn't mean that it's technically legally a scam. Let it sink in, you guys, but let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. What do you think? Is Meg right? Was this a scam or not? Thoughts and prayers down below. Thumb up the video and subscribe. Bye. Coco Cat sometimes says bingo Dacob. Well, we'll go. Hold on. Can I move this a little bit? I just need to. Oh, finally, I can read your names. Okay. Well, I can move it back a little bit, but I can't see the names of the okay. There you go. All right. Lovely Isle Gal. Preach, preach. Legality doesn't equate to morality. Here. Ah! Somebody bought a super Dacob tank top. Booga. Who was it? Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. Let's get to 200 thumbs up. Thanks, Gloria. Just like Value Village, charging more than things cost brand new, right? Hey, Ramzia, I'm just not even interested in anything anymore. No luxury thing has caught my eye in months, and even since the pandemic. Just want to travel and get out of the USA for good, actually. Oh, man, Ramzia, it seems like you're going through a rough patch. I hope you get better soon. You know, of course, like you guys, of course, all this luxury stuff, like it's fun, but it's not a necessity, obviously. We just like to spend time here together, and we like these little giblets and these little luxury pieces. You know, they make life a little bit more colorful and fun, but obviously we don't need any of them. So, and we're kind of trying to keep it lighthearted here. And even if we touch base on, complicated, difficult topics, we still try to demystify them a little bit with humor, Like Eartha Kitt, one of my personal legends, I love Eartha Kitt, used to say, life is meant to be lived simply. It's very simple. The complications, we make them, we add them. But life itself, not complicated at all. Wise words from a very wise lady. Eartha Kitt. What a legend, y'all. What a legend. Angie says, major media show in Australia reported on the common practice of jacking up price before major price sale. A video people removing the sales price tag to reveal the same before full price tag. Yes. Angie, I've done a video on that exact practice several months ago. You can go check it out on my channel. You know? So there you go. So there you go. Hi, Yana Clark. How's it going? 7:30 a.m. here and a Thursday. It's started. Hope you all fine. Oh, we good, Yana. Hope you good too. Debbie, thank you. Yes, that's the video I made. I made the video for Black Friday in 2023, and we were talking about Target, in particular, doing the fake alleged price decrease, and then people would be pulling, because they would print the prices behind these frames, and people would like pull the price out, and behind it was the price before the price. It was the same price. It was the same price. Same price. Y'all. It was Target, Debbie. You're completely right. Debbie, it was Target. Yeah, it was Target. We made a video about Target. Hi, Just Joe. How's it going, sweetie? Yeah. I mean, the Real, we made several videos on the Real, Rumzia. I know, we made several videos about Bethany Frankel on TikTok calling out the Real for several Chanel purchases she made. And we made a commentary on Bethany Frankel, like coming for the Real. We made several videos on Bethany. She's a hoot. So there you go. So we did touch base on the Real doing some shady stuff, allegedly. There you go. Mahora is like, Mahora, are you trying to throw some sexy thin? That's why you peel off the old price. Oh, to pay for the yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is that what you do? Oh. Shook. Angie says, buy things not because of discounts, so no regret. Exactly, Angie. I completely agree with you on that one. And I had to learn the hard way. Learn the hard way. You will always find it cheaper elsewhere, unless you're not buying like, Hermes or Chanel, like things that they don't go on that they don't put on sale. You're only going to get lucky and buy it now, and then tomorrow there's a price increase, so you kind of feel like you bought it on sale because you bought it before the price increase. But we digress. But I stopped looking because I only get frustrated. I remember last year, I love Cassandra Peterson, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and Doll Skill had a collaboration with Cassandra Peterson, and I bought a ton of the pieces from the collection. I wear them a lot. I actually love them so much. Like there's 2 t-shirts that I haven't worn yet because I'm like, I don't want to ruin them. I know it's so stupid. I should just wear them. But so obviously they released the collection online like 3 days after it was available in stores, and I got it in store. I bought Groot the dog bag in store for full price. Stupid me, because 2 days later or 3 days later they released it online, and the day that they released it they had a 30% off already. Brand new collection just dropped. The entire website was 30% off, including the dog. So I could have bought the dog bag 30% cheaper. Of course, it made me so angry. But I'm like, no. Dacob, let it go. Let it go. You had the opportunity to go into the store to pick the best stitched, the best sewn bag, because it's a little dog. If you ordered it online, you would have gotten whatever they sent you. The eyeball could have been crooked. That stuff is made, as an afterthought. So I'm like, just forget about it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop wasting your energy and your time and your nerves, and your liver thinking about, oh my gosh, I could have got it cheaper. And I let it go. I let it go. I completely let it go. I don't want to think that way anymore. 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 I started reprogramming myself and valuing the in-store experience as well. And I'm like, I'll gladly pay more for a lovely in-store experience. You know, so for example, when I got Comet the other day, right? And look at the dent in the you know what? So I'm like, okay, they just upped their prices. Now it's $500 plus tax. But it was such a wonderful experience in the beauty boutique. The sales associate, wonderful, lovely angel. You know, got some cute freebies. You know, got a bottle of water. You know, I just had surgery. Of course, they offered champagne. I cannot drink alcohol. So I'm, you know, going through it. So just water, but water is fine. And I was like, you know what? Now, am I wrong here? Is this girl math? But I'm really valuing in-store experiences more and more. I'm trying not to purchase anything online. It's hard, but I'm trying not to. You save money that way, right? Like I will order a book on Amazon because I love to read, and you know, books, it's kind of hard to find the books you love like in stores. Like a book on Amazon, okay. Or these pins to do these little things. Link down below, get your pins to create your own camellia to turn it into a pin, right? So stuff like this, okay, fine, online. But like these luxury experiences, I want it to be in store. So is this girl math or what? This is how I'm thinking. If I ordered this online at Chanel, it would still cost me the $500 plus the tax. But if I get it in the beauty boutique, I'm paying the $500, but I'm getting a wonderful experience. I get a beautiful environment. I get to sit on the couch, on the sofa, in the corner where they have all the les exclusives. It feels so special. You smell it in the air. You get to talk to the sales associate. You try stuff out together. Then you purchase it. It's wrapped up beautifully. They ask you, like, would you like some sample? Would you like something to drink? And then you get the freebies. And then you come home, you unbox it. It's such a beautiful feeling. So I thought to myself, it's the same price as buying it online. But I'm like, for the experience that I got in store, it's like we can deduct $70. Because the experience I had in store was worth $70 between freebies and treatment. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, this perfume is now $430, not $500. I deducted the $70 of the in-store experience, which also costs money. Is this girl math? To me, it makes sense. To me, this makes sense. Kev says, okay, it's totally girl math. Okay, so it's fake then. It doesn't. So Kev says, it's totally girl math. I prefer going into the store, even though I have to factor in cab fare and such. So I'm actually paying more to buy in person. No, the cab fare, I don't count that because, haha, girl math again, going out, getting some fresh air, socializing a little bit. You're paying the cab fare for that. You're not paying the cab fare for the perfume. No, lovely gal. I'm not saying that you're drinking $80 worth of sparkling water. No, I'm saying for those $80 you're getting, if you want to drink champagne, you get champagne. I wanted water. So for those $80, you get the water, you get the service of the lovely sales associate, you get the samples, you get the freebies. All of that costs money, you guys. It's not free. Exactly, Nico. You paid for the experience. Take it. Period. But that's what I'm saying, Nico. If I ordered the perfume online, I would have paid the same amount and I would not have gotten the experience. Yeah. That's a nectarine, man. Yeah, I love boutique experience. This is what luxury is about. I completely agree with you. Kev says 4 glasses of champagne down and I'm all of a sudden buying a whole wardrobe. Honey, me too. So before my surgery, of course, I would go to Chanel. And first of all, I would start with a coffee, black coffee. I take an espresso with a lot of sugar. gets me high. Then I switch to water and champagne. And then purchases happen. Now, and then purchases happen. Purchases happen, honey. But let me tell you one thing. When I got my glasses with the chain and then I came home and realized that the leather was twisted, so I brought it back. They did not have a substitute. They were all sold out. They actually only received one pair. But then I discovered this little nifty piece, this little beautiful necklace, okay? And I exchanged the glasses for the necklace. Had to add some money on top. I'm wearing a double today. Usually I wear it, as a single row. I love this necklace so much. My friends have started telling me, Dacob, you're kind of wearing it a lot. They're like, you're almost wearing it every day. I'm like, this makes me happy to look at the colors alone and the rose quartz. This makes me I'm so happy that I exchanged those glasses for this, because this, I'm wearing it all the time, every day. Every single day. And sometimes just in the morning, if I'm having breakfast, just a little moment and then I take it off. Depends on what I'm doing that day. But I just love it to bits. Love it to bits. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care if people are like, wait, why are you wearing this so much? I'm like, because I love it. Why can't I wear it so much if I love it? Well, I'm not going to be one of those idiot influencers on Instagram that buy something to make one selfie with it and then never wear it again. And then sell it off, pre-love, like to make room and money for new stuff. That's not me, honey. I buy something because I love it and I keep it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Shani D. Chanel wallets on chain are not worth it anymore. The price tag that they command for the wallets on chain, no. Just personally, my opinion. We'll go. The Nectarine Man. Yes, that's what I do with Louis Vuitton. If I buy something from Louis Vuitton that's only available on the website, I also ship it to a Louis Vuitton store, and then I go to pick it up there, and I get my drink at Louis Vuitton as I'm inspecting the piece that arrived. Yes, I do that with Louis Vuitton. If I order online, I always let them ship it to the store. Also, because lately, and we've made a video about this topic as well, UPS has been caught stealing packages. Well, not UPS, but some UPS drivers. And so I would never risk, and because Louis Vuitton used to use, I don't know if they use it right now, Louis Vuitton would ship with UPS. I just don't trust UPS anymore. So I would ship always to the Louis Vuitton boutique. So if it never arrives to the boutique, then they give you your money back because you have the proof that they never delivered. You know what I mean? After 15 days, I think they give you the money back if the package never arrives. So that's another one of the reasons why, like Louis Vuitton, if I order online, I always ship it to the boutique, to the shop, to the Louis Vuitton shop. Also because sometimes their manufacturing quality is just not the best anymore with Louis. Sorry, gotta say it. I've had to return some items. And I just, they unbox it for you in the store. You open it, you see if there's a flaw, you tell them then and there, hey, sorry, there's a flaw. And they're like, oh, oops, sorry, okay, we'll send it back. And you want your money back or do you want us to reorder a new one? Bam. Done. Emotion Engine. This was an exchange. Yeah. I brought back the flawed sunglasses and I got this instead. And I could not be happier. I'm so happy that I'm thinking of buying a second one in a different size. This is how much I love this neck. They made 3 sizes of this. And a cinnamon roll, I had to add like $100 on top. It was almost the same price as the glasses, yeah. This was $100 more. So I added $100 on top and that's it. No, Debbie, I don't want another color. I want the same color. I just want a different size. I don't want another color. It's the color for, it's the everything. It's the combination of the color with the stones and yeah, no, it's the color for me. The smaller size is a bigger double C. It has just one double C and it's bigger. And it has these little stones, these little pebbles. One of them is differently. I've analyzed it. One of them has a different. It's constructed differently. So the different size is slightly different, even in the same colorway. And I don't want the blue one because the blue one doesn't have natural stones. They made 2 colorways, blue and pink. The pink one comes with rose quartz, and that would be this stone here. This is the rose quartz. Then they have the glass pearls, and then have the glass beads with metal. And they have pink glass and red glass. And metal with enamel hand-painted. The blue one doesn't have natural stone, so there's no quartz or anything. The blue one is fully glass and resin. I like to have a little bit of natural stone. And so since you guys told me that the rose quartz is about self-love and self-preservation, I thought, oh, what a beauty to have these stones on a necklace, you know. And yeah, you can wear them together. I thought to myself, well, you can wear them together. Once this is the longest one, and then the other one's a little bit shorter. Or you can, the longest one, look, I could double it like I did right now, and then wear the other one. I can double the other one as well. So I have like 4 tight ones. Or you can connect them. I connect the longest one with the middle one, so it becomes a ginormous sautoir. And then you can let it dangle all the way down. Or you could connect them and then double them. There's so many different ways you can wear them. It's just, yeah, I don't know if I'll find another one. That's, you know, that's a classic Chanel issue. But whatever. It is what it is. I love this one to bits. Really, really love it to bits. Like, yeah. So there you go. You don't need to unbox like a new piece every day, you know. I'm the type of person I like to wear the same piece every day. I love my earrings so much. I wear it all the time. Love my ring. I wear it all the time. Bracelet, wear it all the time. I'm that type of person. If I really like something, I like it. Like, done. We're done. We're done. You know what I mean? Do we have more intels about the stone crosses from Métier d'Art? Kev, Manchester? They're not stone. The Manchester Métier d'Art, or which one? 193 likes. Come on, thumb up the live stream. Let's get to, Jesus Christ, like pulling teeth. 193 likes. I need a tea. Okay, Kev. Why do you say stone? They're not stone. It's metal with resin and crystals. And it turns out that the cross, they also have it as a brooch. Not the one that's here with the Place Vendôme shape. Not that one. Not the one that has the Place Vendôme shape, but we're talking about the actual cross. It's going to be super expensive, but what I don't like about it is it's not poured glass or poured resin. Instead, what they're doing is prefabricated plastic cabochons that have little rounded pebbles dented into them. And then they glue those onto the cross. And I'm like, you're cheapening the product there. You know what I'm saying? Which cuff are you obsessed with, Kev? The pink one? Are they doing them in the Verdura? Visconti di Verdura. Fulco di Verdura. Yes, they will also do them in the... There's a cuff version of the cross with the blue and red. The pink one is amazing. The pink one is from 2012 in coral pink. Very heavy. They're not going to do those, though. No. It's going to be a metal cuff. It's going to be a metal cuff, but it's going to have the cross on it. But the problem is you're going to see when they hit stores, the bubbly, you're going to see it. I mean, they're going to hit stores in June. So pretty soon, really. I mean, 2 months to go. And then you're going to see the Métier d'Art collection hitting stores, boutiques. Yeah, it's not poured resin or glass. It's prefabricated plastic that's then kind of just glued onto the cross. Why, you know? Like, why are they doing that? They're doing that to save money, I believe. I prefer when they melt and pour the resin or the glass to create the cabochons. Like, that's old school Chanel. That's like the good stuff. I don't think it's going to be falling off plastic, Debbie. I mean, it's glued. Well, it's glued on either way. But yeah, I'm looking into costume jewelry from Chanel. What is a good season to look at if I'm buying it secondhand? Every season has some beautiful pieces. You just got to know what you want. You know, what sort of stuff you want. And you got to know what to look for. But every season has something special that kind of surprises me. Every season I find something I'm like, oh, wow, this collection looked crappy. But then like I find 2 or 3 pieces in the costume jewelry section and I'm like obsessed, you know? So there's always something nice. There's always something nice. Zeitgeist, I don't know. Maybe Kev would know that answer to that question. Do you know if the Chanel 19 backpack is all year round at boutiques or just for a short period? On the website, it shows it's available in lambskin and tweed, by the way. Tweed is a seasonal. Lambskin might be a carryover. The 19 backpack, so when the 19 bag first came out, there was no backpack. The backpack came later. I don't know if the backpack is in their carryover standard collection or if it's a seasonal, maybe this version. I know, Kev, the 19 is still around. Unfortunately. But I don't know if the backpack is, I would say it's seasonal, but don't quote me on that. Because when the 19 first was released, there was no backpack. Backpack came later. But then again, when the 22 was released, the backpack was released immediately, and then they kind of took away the backpack later. So you never know. Sometimes they add something and take it away and vice versa. When the Gabrielle bag was released, it was released together with a backpack. And the Gabrielle backpack was kind of more successful than the Gabrielle bag, actually. But then they discontinued. I don't know. You never know with Chanel anymore. You know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Running out of battery here. So, what's the other thing? Somebody left a comment on my huge Chanel lawsuit update. Wagaka fires back at Chanel, enough is enough. So somebody left a comment, and I'm just sick and tired of people like not knowing what they're talking about, but they leave these comments as if they knew what they're talking about, and they want to educate you. Okay, and they come for you, and they want to educate you. And it's like, I'm like, educate me, please, by all means. By all means, I love to learn new things, but don't try to educate me when you have no clue what you're talking about. And this is the problem of our society, of the times we're living in right now. People that have absolutely no education in certain respects, and they just think because they saw a TikTok video on a subject that they are now doctorates on the subject. Zach says the 22 backpack is at least second season here. The 22 backpack came out immediately with the first Spring-Summer 2022 collection. It came out in black and in white. And they kept producing it for another season or two. And it was also on the runway, Zach, when it was first released. But anyway, so here's the thing. Somebody commented and said about the Wagaka fires back. And, you know, I was talking about authenticators. And I said, you know, I would never give money to authenticators because I don't, it's a waste of money. To me, they're just kind of like vultures trying to rip you off, you know, giving you a piece of paper that says this bag is authentic. I'm like, if you're not the brand. Basically, the gist of the story was only Chanel can authenticate its own bags. Third parties should not have the right to claim that the bag is 100% authentic. You didn't make the bag. You can't say it's authentic. The person who made it can say it's authentic. period. So that's what I was saying in the video. I did not go into explaining the details about how authentication works at Chanel, although I do have a video about that. It's 2 or 3 years old now. So this person could have informed themselves a bit better. Instead, they came for me. And here's what they said. Authenticators that work for major corporations use X-ray machines, advanced technologies, microscopes, etc. to authenticate, with years of backlogged info on the brand and fakes to compare the real thing to. Most authenticators have worked for designer brands themselves and know the product. I took a tour of Fashion File's headquarters in New York City and was highly impressed, and I have much respect for the years of knowledge authenticators have. Now, granted, that's not to say that all resale sites are flawless at all time, and who's to say that an employee at a Chanel boutique even has the knowledge to authenticate? It simply depends on an individual's experience, knowledge, and tools. Oh, I had to answer. I had to answer. So I answered. So I says, I see you enjoyed the Kool-Aid Fashion File had prepared that day for you. Lovely. Employees who work at Chanel boutiques are not allowed to authenticate the bags clients bring in. If you wish Chanel to authenticate your pre-loved bag for you, you will need to go to a Chanel boutique and ask them to use the authentication service, granted they offer you said service. If they grant you said service, then your bag will be sent off to Chanel in France, where it will be either sourced out to their French or Italian chains and will then be properly inspected for authenticity. This service is not free of charge, of course, and of course, if they find your bag to not be authentic, they do reserve the rights to destroy said bag without sending it back to you. You will, of course, not receive your money back either. So you see, no reason to shame passive-aggressively the staff working in Chanel boutiques for not being able to authenticate a pre-loved bag. Their job is to sell bags from the boutique. Their job is not to authenticate pre-loved bags. Period. Period. And this was not the only person under that video commenting, well, you know, not even the sales associates at Chanel can really tell if a bag's authentic or not. It's not their job, honey boo boo. Their job is to sell and make commish. Their job is to sell and make commish. If you want to authenticate your frickin' bag, they send it off. You pay, they send it off to Chanel headquarters where it gets authenticated. And if it's not authentic, they will destroy it if they want to. So please educate yourselves, people, before you know, and they come for me. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I might not know math. Okay, I'm not good with numbers. I might not know how much 5 plus 5 is. Okay, I can admit to my flaws and shortcomings. But if there's one thing I know, it's Chanel. Chanel is my math, okay? So, come for me for my lack of math and errors in pronunciation of shit, but do not come for me for this. Hi, Nina. How's it going? Well said, Dacob, says Evian. I think it's all about ignorance in this matter, right? There you go. I know girl math and Chanel. You best believe. Hey, Merch Helen, live in Ferret. Snobbery is never sexy, says Jolie, right? We'll go. Coco Cat sometimes says, hold me, I'm dying laughing over here. Nina says, even I know that about Chanel authentications, like LOL. I know, right? But like this person wrote like a paragraph this long to teach me like about like, well, not even Chanel sales associates can always do the right job at authenticating. I'm like, they can never do that job because they're never allowed to authenticate. They're specifically not allowed to authenticate. Period. Thumb up the live stream. Let's do the next topic. No, and I'm sick and tired because I have to, and then what are we doing here, you guys? You know, and I'm like, oh, do I just leave the comment there? You know, let ignorance be bliss. I can't. It tickles me too much. I can't just like let it go. Because I'm like, you're coming for me on my channel, trying to make me sound like I'm an idiot that doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, girl, think again. Think again. You know what I mean? Think again. Not on my watch. Not today, Satan. Not today. Oh, this is tearing slowly. I've had this for what, 3 years now? The thing for the thing, and I always kind of pull it a little bit too deep, and so now it's starting to open up on the side. There you go. But it's been almost 3 years, so it's fine that it starts tearing after 3 years. But just, you know. Nina says, Dacob, I guess these people want some attention from you in the world. Are they that ignorant? Well, we'll go. Debbie's like, glow God, baby. Zeitgeist, I'm really curious. Do you think that Chanel authenticators have been tricked because of how real replicas are starting to look? I'm not saying that every authenticator out there has like mean intentions and they just want to steal your money. I'm sure some of them have the best intentions and they think that they're really doing a good job. And, you know, bless their hearts. I just don't trust them. I don't trust another person's opinion because at the end of the day, that's all it is. They can offer you an opinion. They cannot offer you certainties. It's that simple. Do you want to pay for their opinion? Be my guest. Pay them for their opinion. Their opinion is not fact. Their opinion is an opinion. And like my grandma used to say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So there you go. Evian, I know what you're saying. Not everybody's aware of the process. Don't take it seriously for sure. But like, if they're not aware of the process, then they should voice their opinion as such. This person wrote the comment as if they are certain. Like they're educating me on like, hey, this is what the Chanel staff does. I'm like, no, that's not what the Chanel staff does. They should have formulated their comment differently. They should have said, hey, I heard that the staff at Chanel authenticates. Is that true? And if it's true, do they also make mistakes? That's a humble comment. That person could have phrased their comment that way. That would have been fine. That would have been fine. But they phrased it in a different way. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Isla says, oh my God, your grandma's quote is the best. Oh, honey, yes. You will say it all the time now, Isla. Well, there you go. Exactly, lovely as gal. Don't state it as fact. Say like, oh, you know, I heard this rumor that you could authenticate with a sales associate at Chanel, your pre-loved baglet, and that they make mistakes. Is that true? You know, I've heard the rumor. That's fine. But instead to say, well, you can't expect the sales associate at Chanel to always deliver the correct verdict about authenticity of the... I'm like... you know what I mean? Ah! Coco Cat sometimes.
Coco Kate sometimes donated $20. Love you much, heart, Dacob. You are the star.
Thank you so much, sweetie. The frisbee of shame. Just a tip. Hit it, Bubbles. We blew the confetti. Timing was a little off, but you catch the gist. Thank you so much. And Gloria Recinos, I wanted to say, I forgot earlier, you said you love how it smells. Comet. So, at Teruko's show, oh, honey, when you meet me, there's always a treat. At Teruko's show, for all the fashion bunker people that came to the theater, thank you so much for coming. by the way. And also, I thank you also in Teruko's name for coming and in Titi's name. I wore a mix of Comet and Chanel No. 5 Parfum. But of course, this is heavy bottle. I did not take the bottle with me. But so Gloria smelled it on me. She's like, oh my God, it smells divine. But for all the fashion bunker people that came and said hi, there was a special treat. I took my Chanel No. 5 Parfum with me. The extrait, yeah, the good stuff. Gloria is like, we were initiated into the cult. I sprayed everybody. I almost ended up a whole bottle. There's still a little bit left. Whoever was there got the spritz of the extrait. Of course, oh honey. One person did not want. Fine. Everybody else got baptized. Yes. Everybody got the Chanel No. 5 extrait just to smell. And we all had the aura. We were initiated. We were initiated. And Renegade Realtor was there as well. Oh my God, he was so adorable. He's not in the chats today though, unfortunately. But Renegade Realtor was like, oh my God, every spritz is like $5. Because you know how expensive this shit is, right? It was fun. Nina's like, oh dear, a blessing from Saint Dacob, LOL, I want. OMG, Evatrice. Yes, yes, Quins. Gracian. Oh wow, that's so nice of you. I took the best, only the best for my people. I took the pure extrait of Chanel No. 5 with me, and everybody got a spritz. Everybody who wanted got a spritz. We were the best smelling audience a theater could have. The best smelling audience a theater could have. It was fun. Fun times, yeah. It was fun to meet everybody and fun to talk, fun to hug, cry, laugh. It was good. It was good. It was really a good moment. And then we watched the show. Teruko's show is amazing. So there you go. And no sizzle with this holy water, right, Gloria? The day cult. The day cult. Everybody was initiated. Yeah, Teruko is a sweetheart. Teruko is amazing. Let's do the next topic. The next topic is we'll go. Hold on, I can't unlock my iPad. Jesus Christ, come on. Okay. Oh, LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault on the low. Aspirational shoppers have shook LVMH. Dun, dun, dun. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? I have several articles here, but I want the right one. Wait, I want the quotes of that dude. Where is it? There's one article where one of their... Oh, it's not this one. Okay. Was it the second one? Ha! It is. Okay, this is going to be a doozy. Do I have to freshen up? I get oily so quickly. This is so annoying. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, let me just freshen up the... It's getting kind of hot in here, so I guess I'm more sweaty. Okay. This is going to be... a doozy. Thanks, Evian. You look great. Thank you. Thank you. Now. Mhm. LVMH, Louis Vuitton, and Bernard Arnault on the low. Oh, a little rhyme. Yes, we have news here. Aspirational shoppers have shook LVMH. The stock market be falling. Their revenues be a little dropping. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything I say in this video is alleged and just my opinion. But LVMH sees aspirational consumers pulling back on luxury amid inflation. And this is an article by pymnts.com. And boy, oh boy, there's some quotes here in this article by Rodolphe Ozun, the company's director of financial communications. Listen, Linda, if I have ever seen a luxury spokesperson or director be out of touch with reality, it's now. So we're going to touch base on this article and what like LVMH has to say about aspirational customers not buying anymore and their like sales dropping. And also, it's going to be really interesting to see who they blame or what they blame for that. So stick around, grab a snack, and come on back while I tell you this. Subscribe. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, so come join the fun. Come join the chats. Hello, my co-chattors. Now, the article is very fascinating because obviously they're in a little bit of a rut. I mean, they were expecting two-digit growth or single-digit growth, like 8 to 12% in the first quarter of 2024. And the first quarter, you know, January, February, March. With March, the first quarter, the first 3 months ends. So now in April, they're giving a report for all their shareholders, for all the stockholders. And apparently, LVMH has kind of dipped to, well, you know, the minimum 8% that they were expecting. Oopsie. Turns out it's 2%. Not 8%, 2%. Allegedly. So now it's like, oh, what will go, will go. And so the article is really fascinating because they do an in-depth analysis, but also the quotes, honey. Let's touch base on those. With the moderately well-off shopper spending differently than the high earner, luxury brands are seeing aspirational shoppers forced to give up their favorite indulgences. So this is what the article claims, right? Like the aspirational shopper that has some money to spend is now a little bit more hesitant to spend because, well, inflation, money going up, job uncertainties, you know, all the rates that the banks are charging you now if you're buying a home, interest rates, it's all a mess. So people are a little bit more hesitant to spend the money that they maybe still have to spend, but they decide to spend it elsewhere. As opposed to the shopper that they call here, so that would be the moderately well-off shopper. And the other shopper is the high earner that still doesn't have difficulties spending it on LVMH. Now, on a call with analysts, Tuesday, April 16th, discussing its first quarter fiscal of 2024 financial results, LVMH, Louis Vuitton, shared that it continues to struggle to grow sales with aspirational customers amid ongoing economic challenges. And here's the first quote from Rodolphe Ozun, the company's director of financial communications. Listen to this. Frankly, very much Gone with the Wind, when Butler says, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Well, kind of what Ozun also says. He says, frankly, I don't think the situation of aspirational customers in the Western part of the world is connected in any way with the products we offer. Let's dissect this just for a second, because already when I read this, like I lost an eyeball, you know, it already made me, you know, barf in my throat a little. First of all, and correct me if I'm wrong, the way I interpret this is he's saying they're not, the aspirational client we have a wonderful product, but the aspirational client did not stop buying our product because our product is not good enough. The aspirational client stopped buying our product because they got other issues in their life. And later on, we're going to get to the quote where he says they're not going to lower their prices. They're just going to wait for the aspirational client to learn again what's good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he's going to go there. He's going to go there. But let's just analyze this beginning moment here where he says, you know, our product is not flawed. I'm paraphrasing. The aspirational customer just has other issues. You understand. Okay. Well, let me tell you something, Linda. The amount of products, Louis Vuitton products that I had to bring back because they were flawed, not because I had financial issues. No. The amount of products that I had to bring back to Louis Vuitton because they were flawed, where quality control was low, where the materials you used were bad. And you go check out my past videos where I talk about all the Speedies I had to return, the Kirigami pouches I had to exchange. Go check out those videos. They're all on my channel. It's those reasons that made me not want to buy as much or any, at the moment, Louis Vuitton anymore. But Mr. Rodolphe here does not acknowledge their flaws. He is saying, of course, our product is the best quality in the world. And of course, our rigorous quality control is amazing and incredible. And the reason why aspirational shoppers aren't buying with us no more is because they got other financial issues. Blah, 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 and la-di-da. La-di-da. La-ziza. La-ziza, Mr. Ozun. No, this ain't the reason, honey boo boo cha. The aspirational customer is sick and tired of being overcharged for a product that is subpar. Allegedly. Call a spade a spade. Now, he goes on to say, the question is inflation, which is taking its toll with a particular intensity on this group of customers. I think as long as inflation is a factor for this group of customers, we won't do miracles. And basically, we expect only a gradual improvement with this population in the coming quarters. Yes, the aspirational customer is a population. Honey, it's a big population. And you're thinking that the only reason the aspirational customer is not buying your product is because of inflation, not because of the lack of quality of your product? You're delusional. Anyway, indeed, they say there are significant differences between how high-income consumers and ultra-high-income consumers make purchases, according to the February-March PYMNTS intelligence study, the new reality check, the paycheck to paycheck report, why 1/3 of high earners live paycheck to paycheck. That's a whole report that you could also read, guys. The study survey of more than 4,200 U.S. consumers found that among those who make between $100,000 and $200,000 annually, shoppers expect to spend 7.7% of their income on clothing, accessories, and personal care items. For those who make more than $200,000, that share rises to 8.5%. Now, Ozun noted that aspirational customers are a sizable portion of the business. And in the face of inflation, this group is certainly under some form of pressure, leading to disappointing numbers for the past while among this segment. Indeed, to reach high-income shoppers, luxury brands are not just competing against each other, they're also competing against mass-market retailers typically associated with lower-earning shoppers. In fact, PYMNTS intelligence research reveals that a majority of Amazon customers make more than $100,000 a year, as do a plurality of Walmart customers. Plus, the new reality check study found that 56% of consumers in that income bracket have cut down on non-essential spending due to retail product price increases, and 28% have cut back on the quality of their purchases for the same reason. Ozun said, no doubt that the aspirational customer has to adjust to that new normal. It's not going to take 5 minutes. Oh, really, Mr. Ozone? Boy, they really hired Einstein, huh? Additionally, LVMH is seeing digital growth lag behind brick and mortar growth. This bucks overall trends in retail, per finding from PYMNTS intelligence study commissioned by Visa Acceptance Solutions. The report, which draws from a survey of nearly 14,000 consumers across 7 countries, finds that high-income consumers are disproportionately likely to shop exclusively via digital channels. 34% of consumers in this group are remote shoppers versus 29% of the population overall. Also, LVMH reported that their going to shops, physical in-shop purchases are growing since the pandemic is over, and their online sales are slowing down. But they see that as a positive, Mr. Ozone says. If products are being sold in store, and here we go with the quote, if products are being sold in stores, we see no necessity to put a lot of them onto the e-commerce, and vice versa. So basically, I would view the fact that e-commerce is growing less than stores as a good sign of the health of the store channel. He has no intention in lowering the prices. He basically says that Louis Vuitton is going to keep on costing as much as it costs. He's not claiming that Louis Vuitton has any quality control issues. And basically he's stating that, you know, if you are an investor and you have stock in Louis Vuitton or LVMH, keep it, because obviously even though we've had a 2% growth, even though we expected 8%, falling down from the double-digit percentage that we used to have, still, don't get scared. Don't sell off your stock. Keep it. Really? But we're not acknowledging the lack of quality control. You see what I mean? I mean, the amount of gaslighting here, allegedly, obviously, this is just my opinion, but the amount of gaslighting, and again, we see this happening more and more and more in the media, more and more reports coming out about the aspirational customer. The aspirational client. Oh, it's important to the brands, but the aspirational client isn't purchasing anymore. Oh, it's the fault of the aspirational client. It's not our fault. Mr. Ozone did not mention for 1 second in these quotes how much of a markup and price increases all of these luxury brands were pushing through during the pandemic. They weren't pushing, like Chanel was going like 20% increase in one go, 2 times a year. The price increase was not because, as they would like you to think, production costs are growing and growing and growing. No, it's because a lot of people were buying their stuff and they thought, oh, let's profit off of this. And also, let's not overflood the market with our products. We don't want to damage ourselves long term. So let's up the prices so people cannot, not everybody can purchase this stuff because we want to preserve our exclusivity. So Mr. Ozone here, he's not mentioning whatsoever the fact that maybe these luxury brands have outpriced the aspirational customer out of their brands. No, it's the fault of the inflation. Really? Because your price increases were not matching inflation. Your price increases were much higher than the inflation rate in the past 3 or 4 years. But you don't want to acknowledge that. You don't want to acknowledge the fact that these prices, if we look at these graphs that a lot of these brands, that a lot of these studies do, and seeing the prices of these luxury brands, LVMH, Hermes, Chanel, from the 90s until the 2020s, how kind of steadily they've been growing slowly. And then we arrived to the pandemic, like to 2020, like the graph from the 90s up until today was like this, slowly growing. And then in 2020, it goes like that. And then it stays up there. And now you're blaming the aspirational customer for inflation reasons, not buying your product? Really? I'm sorry, but to me that smells of gaslighting, pure and simple. Pure and simple. But you be the judge. Let me know in the comment section down below. I mean, you know, Nina says, I think customer is not always right. As customers, sometimes people behave really awfully. But companies, especially high-end luxury brands, should treat customers fair and with care. Not this crap, says Nina. Gloria Athena says, yes, I'm hearing this more and more. Angie says, gaslighting is the modern way of communication, it seems. Evian says they should rename the book People from Earth, Bruno from Mars. Bruno Pavlovsky from Chanel, I think Evian meant. Yana Clark says they appear to be nervous at these higher end, luxury brands as directors, but they do not admit it. They don't want to admit it. And they keep pushing it to the little person. It's always our fault. It's either the fault of it's never the fault of the rich. It's the aspirational customer's fault. And it's the fault of the sales associates. You don't know how to sell well enough. You're not pushing the product well enough. How can the sales associate be pushing a product that you're overcharging for, where the quality isn't really warranted anymore? More and more people complain about your quality. And then it's the sales associate's fault, but you keep lowering the commission rates for the sales associates. It's harder and harder for them to earn commission, and it's harder and harder for them to reach the minimums to get their bonuses. But you blame it on the sales associates. And you blame it on the little guy, the last wheel of the mechanism. You're blaming it on the sales associate, and you dare to blame the customer. But you are holy. You are untouchable. You make no mistakes. Gee, I would really like to see what your bonus check was at the end of the year. How much money did you take to the bank at the end of the year for having done such an amazing job at blaming others, pointing the finger elsewhere? What a bonus did you get? Are we talking, 5, 6 digit, hundreds of thousands, million? What are we talking about? What bonus did you get, mister? I would really like to know. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. 'Tis the end of luxury as we know it. Oh, hallelujah. Well, better times up ahead, hopefully. Thumb up the video, subscribe, never give up on love. Bye. Jolie says, I'm taking my aspirational when I pick up my bag that needed repair because the lining is too small and crumpled the bag. Good for you. Yes, Jolie, says Debbie. Evian says, shareholders are obviously stressing them. LVMH have recently been obsessed about their economy. Well, honey, if one of the richest men in Europe, Bernard Arnault, starts, doing only 2% growth instead of 8 to 20% growth, then best, but he's like, oh no, where are my billions going? Oh, Nina, thank you so much, my love. Dacob off topic, but you look beautiful. Love the pink and the necklace, so beautiful. Love the look. Thank you so much, sweetie. I have another topic for y'all. Y'all, listen to this one. Listen, Linda. The next one I have is Hermes gearing up to fight back the Birkin Journey The Birkin Journey lawsuit. Where's my link? Birkin. Mr. Beast. Birkin. What else I gotta say? Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin. Investment. Birkin. Mr. Beast. Hey, Out Pink Ray. Out Pink Ray was also at the show. With Teruko and yours truly, and Haute Pink Ray also got initiated with the Chanel No. 5 perfume. And Haute Pink Ray gave me one of the most beautiful cards ever. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'm not going to read it. It's private. But Haute Pink Ray gave me a beautiful, beautiful card. And it's next to my bed, by the way, just letting you know. It's next to my bed with my little Chanel. I have a little like a Chanel shrine. And your card is there with it. Just letting you know, Ray. Thank you so much for the card. Oh, Debbie says, we hit 350 for a few. Ha-ha! Birkin. Mr. Beast and the Birkin. Yes. Mr. Beast, Birkin, Hermes, Birkin. Also, Bitcoin, Birkin. Hi, Kuma. Hey, sweetie.
Butter.
Exactly. Oh, it went up last video, says Debbie. Haha. Let's get those views rolling. Could you imagine if we grow one day and we get like 10,000 people watching every video, every live stream? Wishful thinking. You know, I guess I'm not superficial enough to warrant masses of viewers. Hi, Jedi Monkey. How's it going, sweetie? Bitcoin Birkin and Mr. Beast, right, Nay? Yes. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, Bitcoin Birkin and the Beast. Oh, that's why the row is. I see what you did there, Nay. I'll see what you did there. LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Birkin, Chanel Birkin, Mr. Beast, Bitcoin. Okay, we'll go. Let's do the next video. All right, what's it called? MS gearing up to fight back the Birkin Journey lawsuit. Okay. Hermes gearing up to fight back the Birkin Hermes Journey lawsuit. Hermes is ready to fight back, you know, the aspirational customers from California that are gearing up and have joined forces to try and do a suation against Hermes, claiming that Hermes is pushing people to purchase extra stuff in order to be allowed to then later purchase the bag of their dreams, a Birkin, a Kelly, a Constance, the quota bags, in other words. So the lawsuit that it's the people versus Hermes. The lawsuit, you know, is trying to say, hey, it's trying to prove, look, Hermes is playing this double game. They're not allowed to because it's not fair commerce or fair trade or whatever it's called. But Hermes is saying, no, we never, never. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Now, there are several articles about this topic, very interesting. One of them is from Reuters, none other than, and they call it Hermes hires a Latham team to fight consumers' Birkin bag lawsuit. Consumers' Birkin bag lawsuit. I mean, it sounds like we're at the supermarket and we're fighting for fresh tilapia, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, fresh tilapia. We want that fish, honey. And we want it while it's fresh because, honey, when the fish starts smelling of fish, we don't want it no more. It's stanky. We want it while it's fresh. Now, the problem is that journey that we go through, that we go on in order to get that tilapia, by the time we reach the tilapia, honey, ratchet. We don't want the ratchet tilapia. We want it fresh. Now, Latham legal team. Y'all, who are they? And why did Hermes hire them? Now, this is juicy. Wait till you hear who they represented in the past. This is so ridiculous. I wish that this thing makes it really to court and that they actually televise it, because we are so going to watch every second of that lawsuit if it gets televised. I swear to God, we are so going to review every second of it. Thumb up the video, subscribe, and push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the live chats. Come join the fun. Thumb up the video. Hi, Coach Chattors. April 15th, French luxury house Hermes has turned to a team of seasoned antitrust lawyers to fight a lawsuit accusing it of forcing shoppers to spend thousands of dollars on goods before having a chance to buy one of its famed quota bags. They talk about Birkin bags here. And I made several videos on this topic already. In fact, you can see where the people that are trying to sue Hermes, like the whole legal brief, their legal team has written a letter, and in that letter, they have a description of what they define as Birkin. It's hilarious. But anyway, you can go watch that video to find out all those details. Hermes attorneys at global law firm Latham and Watkins include Christopher Yates, who formerly called the firm's antitrust and competition practice, and Belinda Lee. Belinda! Listen, Belinda! Oh my God, Belinda Lee, who is vice chair of the practice. The proposed class action lawsuit filed in March accuses Hermes of allowing only customers with sufficient purchase history with the company to gain even an opportunity to buy an icon of fashion Birkin bag. Icon of fashion Birkin bag. That's what we're going to have to call it from now on. Which are handmade and can cost thousands of dollars. Hermes violated antitrust law by tying the sale of a Birkin to the purchase of other items, such as shoes, scarves, and jewelry, according to the lawsuit. To succeed, the plaintiffs will need to prove that Hermes' sale of those other products helped it maintain monopoly power. Now, Hermes on Monday did not immediately respond to a request for comment, and its Latham team declined to comment. Attorneys for the two California residents who filed the case did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Now, who does Latham represent? Latham, with more than 3,200 lawyers globally, is known for antitrust work and other practices, including mergers and acquisitions, intellectual property, and white-collar defense. Yates and Lee are defending Walmart in a I love how Hermes and Walmart are put on the same pedestal. Oh, this is delicious. Oh my God. For us, fashion, what are we? Oompa Loompas. For us, I'm sorry, but can I have a moment here? This is delicious. Hermes and Walmart, same lawyers. Yates and Lee are defending Walmart in a series of cases in California, accusing the retail giant of conspiring with Energizer to artificially inflate the price of batteries. You guys, you can't make this shit up. The companies have denied any wrongdoing. Now, can you imagine Walmart conspiring with Energizer to artificially rank up the prices of batteries? That whole lawsuit it's like the Ferrero Rocher of sugar. And then we put that on the same pedestal as Hermes. This is comedy gold. Gold. It gets better. You guys, There's a reason why I mentioned tilapia earlier on. Let's pass on to tuna. Listen, Yates Lee and another lawyer on the Hermes team. Oh my God, this is so good. Ashley Bawa represent Starkist and its parent Dongguan Industries in a long-running case in federal court alleging a price-fixing conspiracy for canned tuna. You guys, we got the lawyer. It's like, like when they advertise for a new movie, a new blockbuster, like from the makers that brought you The Incredible Hulk. Now you get to see this new show. This is like from the lawyers that fought for canned tuna and Walmart Energizer batteries. Now comes a new lawsuit. Hermes, the Birkin. This is gold, you got gold. In another case, Lee and Bauer defended Apple in a consumer antitrust lawsuit over cryptocurrency technology that was recently thrown out. Could you imagine the judge being like, "You guys, listen, Belinda. Fine, let's do the canned tuna lawsuit. Let's do the battery. But I'm done. Cryptocurrency, no, we're not going to do this. I got a family at home. I got kids. I got dogs and cats to feed. I can't spend all day in court on cryptocurrency. Huh? Give it a rest, Belinda. Hermes is due to respond to consumer lawsuit before U.S. District Judge James Donato by May 10th. Yates is on the defense team for U.S. Soccer in Manhattan Federal Court, where the organization is fighting claims that it unlawfully conspired to bar foreign clubs from holding official matches in the United States. The case is Tina Cavallari and Mark Glinoga versus Hermes International, Northern District of California. For plaintiffs, Joshua Hafner of Hafner Law and Sean Satarech of Satarech Law Group. For defendants, Christopher Yates, Listen Belinda Lee, and Ashley Bauer of Latham and Watkins. I don't know about you, but I am so curious to see how this plays out, and I cannot wait. What did they say? The limit was May 10th. By May 10th, Hermes has to answer. Oh, honey. This lawsuit is a journey I am willing to go on. And stick around for every new chapter, honey, because that tilapia in the fashion bunker stays fresh with all the fresh updates. So be sure to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to get notified every time a ratchet update appears. And thumb up this video. Thoughts and prayers down below. Everything I said in this video was alleged. Just my opinion. Love you loads. Never give up on love. Subscribe. I mean, yeah, guys. This was hilarious. Wasn't this a pip? Oh, to be on that jury. Now that's a jury duty I'm willing to do. That's a jury duty I'm willing to do. Do. That's a jury duty I'm willing to do. Let's add this to the, hold on, we have to record another snippet, guys. Could you imagine Belinda defending Hermes? Oh my God, this is delicious. You guys, listen, Belinda, a tip from me to you. Belinda entering the courtroom. The judge is seated, the jury is there. The plaintiffs are over there. Belinda enters the courtroom with a Birkin bag. If I were the jury, I'm sitting in the jury, and Belinda is entering with her Birkin bag with all her lawyer notes in it. And she's like, what? I had no issues getting my Birkin bag. Well, I got my, like, what? I got my Birkin. That's how she's going to defend Hermes. I got my Birkin bag from Hermes. Like, could you imagine? The judge is like, really? Listen, Belinda, you come into court with a Birkin bag. Isn't that a little bit in poor taste? If I were the jury, I would be looking at that Birkin bag and be like, so you want me to vote for you? Yeah. Uh-huh. So how many Birkin bags will I be getting? Now, of course, it's highly illegal. That's corruption. You can't do that. The lawyers can't talk to the jury. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm like, oh, Belinda is getting paid in Birkin bags by Hermes. Is that how she's being paid now? We'll go. Belinda, listen, Belinda. I would go to court with the Birkin bag just to rub it in to the plaintiffs. And then I would look at the plaintiffs and say, oh, you're suing Hermes because you're claiming that they didn't let you buy a Birkin bag? I had no issues buying my Birkin. And you know what? I'm going to come to court every day with another Birkin bag, a different color and a different leather. You're welcome. Enjoy the view. Cut here. So can the prosecutor ask Belinda how much she spent before she got the Birkin? Of course. Of course. Could you imagine the prosecutor? What's your pre-spend for this? What was? May I ask the lady, Lady Belinda? Lady Belinda? What was your pre-spend on that bag? And then Belinda falls into the trap and answers, "Oh well, I just had to spend double. Nothing. I didn't need to spend nothing." Nothing, I tell ya. Nothing. They're like, caught you in a fib. I envision the plaintiff's lawyers being like, we would like to call to the stand, actually, the lawyer, Belinda. Miss Belinda, now it has come to our attention that you have been coming to court every day with a new Birkin bag. Is that an authentic Birkin bag? And Belinda's like, why, yes. Why, yes, it is. Blanche Devereaux. Why, yes, it is. Why? Well, Miss Belinda, technically, this lawsuit is for the sake and purpose of proving to the justice system that bag was purchased because you were allowed to purchase it only after you purchased other products. Miss Belinda, have you had to purchase other products before you was allowed to purchase this Birkin bag? Why, I never. Miss Belinda, please, you are under oath after all. Please, Miss Belinda, keep it real, keep it honest. God is your witness. That Birkin bag and God are your witnesses, as well as that jury over there. Miss Belinda, that jury over there, those poor aspirational souls who ain't able and capable to afford. Miss Belinda, are you aware of the fact that those poor souls over there they'll be earning $1 or $2 a day for sitting in the jury watching you strut a new Birkin bag every day? And you want them to vote for you at the end of this? A shenanigan trial? They're poverty. They're sitting there. They can't afford a meal, let alone a Birkin. Miss Belinda, how do you think this will reflect on your client, the Hermes family? Oh, well, I'm so sorry. Well, I have a revelation. Truth be told, this bag is a fake Birkin. I bought it in Canal Street. Pharrell sold it to me. Shock in the courtroom. The jury is shooketh. The judge is shooketh. The plaintiff is shooketh. Everybody's shooketh. And then the lawyer of the plaintiff is like, Miss Belinda, you just told us finally the truth, that your Birkin bags are non-authentic bags. Now, what have you got to say for yourself, Miss Belinda? Are you implying that your client did not pay you enough money to buy yourself a Birkin bag? Is that how low your salary is, Miss Belinda?
Butter.
Butter? Or is there another reason, Miss Belinda? Where has all the money that you've been receiving, where has it been funneled to? If you are not spending your money from your client on purchasing Birkin bags, what have you been doing, Miss Belinda, with all that money from your client? Well, To be perfectly honest with you, I've been on one of those websites, you know. One of those websites, you know. And at first it all started, I was just looking for, you know, doing research on Birkin bags. But then I ended up on a website called Only Birkin bags, and then I clicked on it, and they wanted $30 a day, and I could watch naked Birkin bags massaging toes, Birkin bags and feet. You see, feet, I tell ya, Birkin bags without any negligees. Oh! And I spent all my money, honey. I spent it all. I'm an addict. End scene. I mean, that's how, in my crazy, sick mind, that's how the lawsuit, it plays out in my mind. I could go on for hours and hours and hours. It can go on forever, Evian. It really, seriously can go on forever. I do declare, I have landed myself down south. Good day, fine people. Hi, Patricia Casey. We're drinking tea, darling. Anyway. Shani D's like, oh my, I suddenly miss my home, the good old South. Barking without dust bags, right? Birkin without... Birkin Anonymous. Birkin only Birkin page. Yeah, because we can't say the other thing on YouTube, Stanley. Anyway, you guys, it's been a doozy. I hope you had fun today. I want to say thank you to the mods for helping us out, keeping us safe. You know, everybody, thank you so much for your love and support, and thank you for waiting for me. Oh wait, I can do. Wait, hold on. Let me do the end and without sounding constipated. I'm trying to do the Bill Clinton voice. Now, he has a little bit more. Oh, there you go. I think we're going to get to the Bill Clinton. No, a little bit more, a little bit huskier. He is a little huskier voice. It's more Bill Clinton. I don't know about you, but where's that dress? Listen, Belinda, we still have to wash that dress because you're still using it against me.
Inevitable.
It's inevitable. Quit using that stain on that dress against me. I mean, it's a little stain. Tiny. You know, my stains are little. It was so small I thought you would never be able to use it, but I guess forensics say it. No matter how small it is, they can still use it. Anyway, thank you to the mods for keeping us safe, you guys. I've had too much black tea, darling. Thank you to the mods for keeping us safe. Hit it, Bubbles.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. Thanks to Debbie, Jesus, Aviation, and Cokeheads, and Gloria. Bubbles loves you.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Gloria, Audrey, Mahora, Kev. Aish, I think, is still sleeping, but thank you, Aish, as well. Thank you guys so much. We'll go. Coming up next. Hit it, we'll goism. Listen, Linda, Madonna's tour is over. You know, she just did Austin, Texas, and Madonna's celebration tour in America, Europe, blah, 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 is over. She only has Mexico City to go and then Rio de Janeiro, and it's done. Madonna's over. Well, we keep going. We keep going, honey. We keep going and going and going. And we're living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret. Living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my funny. Da, 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 da. So now we're dying ferret as well. You know, might as well die ferret.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret.
Baby Yoda? Or shall I say burpy Yoda? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Are you going to look like Predator Baby Yoda again with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yes, you are very Predator Baby Yoda today. Look at you, just 2 little eyeballs and an ear, 2 ears, 2 eyeballs, and an outfit. Where you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Do the ta-ta-ta-ta. Do the ta-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, burpy Yoda. There you go. Sing it.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
I mean, and at the end of every live stream, I tried to like look back and think to myself,
This is like, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? No, I'm like, seriously, you can't make this shit up. Look at every time these live streams. I'm like, did we just go through all of this cathartic process? Did this just happen? Did we just have these conversations? Did we really push the boundaries yet again of ridiculousness? It just makes life more fun, in my humble opinion. Why else live? Except for food, love, sleep, and jokes. Have fun, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. See you all on the weekend. Don't forget, Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons get access to, as crazy as this, even crazier, pre-show every Saturday. Tier 1 members get access to the pre-show every Saturday, not every Saturday, every first Saturday of the month. Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons get access every Saturday to the pre-show. And then after that, pre-shows are like 1.5 to 3 hours long. And then we get to the main show where everybody has access to as well on Saturday. So I shall see you all on Saturday. And until then, never forget to never, and I mean never, gave up on love. Give it up for Camiller one last time. Hit it, Bublé. Oh, long live Regina Camiller. See y'all next time. Yippity-doo-dah and yeehaw. Like your loads, never give up on love.